Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 9 minutes. Your Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 8 minutes. Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 7 minutes. Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 6 minutes. Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 5 minutes. Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 4 minutes. Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 3 minutes. Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 2 minutes. Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 1 minute. Your Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 30 seconds. Your Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 15 seconds.
Fremont Moo baseball is on the air.
2-0 the count on Peterson. The pitch, he swings and pulls it into left field for a base hit, and the Moo take the lead. Connor Peterson with an RBI single to left.
The following is a presentation of the Fremont Moo Baseball Club. This broadcast is brought to you by Raising Cane's, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Buffalo Wild Wings, Extreme Outdoor Power, La Hacienda, Super 8 of Fremont, Windstar Bus Lines, Keels Barbershop, The Door, the Nebraska Lottery.
Hack is set in the first pitch, and Heyman swings and hits this ball in the air to center field, hits it well. It is back just left to straightaway center field, and it is going to be gone! Henry Heyman, a 2-run shot, and the Moo leads 7-0.
Additional fine sponsors of Moo Baseball include Bloom Optical, Inspro, Your Fremont Hy-Vee, The Silver Dollar, Christensen Lumber, Lincoln Premium Poultry, We See Plumbing and Excavating, and the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Tap to the right side. Peterson's got it. He will take it himself, and the Moo win it. The Fremont Moo have defeated the Casper Spuds 8-1. The Fremont Moo have claimed the Independence League Baseball Championship Series. The Cow jumps on top of the moon and firmly plants its hooves on top of the Independence Baseball League.
Now, let's head to the field, and with the call of the game, here's Rich Ray and Alex Burstein.
Good evening once again, everyone. We welcome you to historic Moeller Field in Fremont, Nebraska for Game 1 of the 2024 Independence League Baseball Association Championship Series between the Fremont Moo and the Casper Spuds. Hi, everybody. I'm Rich Ray. Alex Burstein will join us later on in the broadcast. Well, what a weekend it was this past weekend, as 3 teams were vying to qualify for this championship series to take on the Casper Spuds, who ended up winning the first half and the second half of the Independence League Baseball schedule. The scenario for Fremont coming into the weekend, they needed to win 2 out of 3 at Spearfish against the Sasquatch. Well, the Moo did just that, but it was quite an adventure in order to get there, winning a ball game on Friday night by a score of 12-9. And then Saturday, with a chance to clinch, suffered a 10-9 loss in 10 innings to the Sasquatch. And then Sunday, the Moo needed a victory, or a loss would have ended the season. Well, it took all day long for it to occur, as the Moo ended up playing a contest that lasted just 2 hours and 43 minutes, but there were 2 rain delays that accumulated a total of 3 hours and 58 minutes of waiting. And late on Sunday night, the Moo were able to record a 15-6 victory over the Sasquatch to advance to this championship series. So it is a rematch of last year. These 2 teams played in the first ever Independence League Baseball Championship Series, in which Fremont won 3-2. A little bit different this season, as the Casper Spuds are the team that have the home field advantage. And these 2 teams have met each other 6 times this year, with Casper winning 4 of the 6. But Game 1 is here tonight. Games 1 and 2 here at historic Moeller Field tonight and tomorrow. Thursday's an off day. And then Friday is Game 3 at Mike Lanson Field in Casper, which will be an 8 o'clock Central Time start. Sunday, if necessary, for Game 4, also in Casper, with an 8 o'clock Central Time start. And then Sunday for Game 5, if necessary, would be in Casper with a 6 o'clock Central Time start. So those are the game times that have been set by the Independence Baseball League. But tonight, it's Game 1, and we should have a pretty good matchup on the pitching mound tonight. Robert O'Malley is going to go for the Fremont Moo. He's 4-1 in the season with a 2.33 earned run average, and he's going to go up against Justin Estrada, who's out of Colorado Christian. Estrada is 3-0 on the year with a 3.09 ERA. So these 2 teams trying to get momentum, trying to take Game 1 of this best-of-5 championship series. We're looking forward to the exciting action tonight right here at historic Moeller Field. Appreciate you being with us on Big Dog Country, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, KHUB Fremont, Nebraska, AM and FM. Also our audio streaming live on the Fremont Moo website at mixlr.com, mixlr.com/FMoo. And Jonathan Johnson's back with us with the video control on YouTube on BSDN Live. Weather-wise, we had a rain shower that moved through the area here about 45 minutes ago with some heavy lightning, but that moved on to the area. Looks like we're going to be okay for tonight, but it is going to be windy and extremely humid tonight, and then tomorrow is going to be nasty hot, nasty humid tomorrow. What a way to end July, don't you think, with weather just like that? So that's what we have coming up for these 2 games weather-wise. And we got 2 teams that are ready to play some baseball. The 2 best teams in the Independence League going at it. The Casper Spuds, winners of the first half and the second half, and the Fremont Moo qualifying as having the best overall record of the teams that were remaining. When we return on our Inspro Insurance pregame show, we'll come back and hear from Connor McGonigal, head coach of the Fremont Moo. That's all coming up next. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Kills Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Kills Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Kills is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Kills Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Our Info Insurance pregame show continues. Connor McGonigal, head coach of the Fremont Moo, joins us. Game 1 of the Best of 5 Championship Series, taking on the Casper Spuds. Well, you had to get that final win on Sunday in order to make it to the Championship Series. It was a long day. You guys found a way to get a victory. It was a lot of hard work, and it paid off, and now an opportunity to show what you can do here in the Championship Series, right?
A lot of fun. I mean, that's what you work for all summer, to put yourselves in that situation, and we were fortunate enough to play some good baseball that day. Obviously, like you said, it was a wacky day with a couple rain delays and, kind of jumping in and out of game mode, but the guys did a good job of kind of fighting through that bit of adversity and put some really good swings on the baseball. Zach gave us a pretty good effort before the delay, and then our Theo Hughes was solid in the bullpen behind him. So all around a great team win, and then now you get to reap the rewards of that in the championship series. So exciting time.
You take on a team that's had a marvelous season, winning both halves of the ILB, and they get home field advantage, and you've got the first two at home. You really got to take advantage of being at home in these first two, don't you?
Super important to try to get both of them here, and we're going to set up our pitching staff in hopes of doing that. I mean, I think we have some real high quality arms that we're going to roll out in these two games and try to jump on them early and find a way to cost a few runs, and then let those guys on the mound do the work. So yeah, we're excited. We hope that we know that we're going to give it our best effort, and we have some guys ready to go, so we're excited.
Before we talk pitching, let's talk about offense. It seems like the guys are seeing the ball really well, hitting it really well. They look focused, right?
It's been fun to watch. I mean, the maturity of this group from the start of the summer to where we are now, it's unbelievable. We were trying to score 3-4 runs a game, in that first half, and I don't know what the numbers were this past series, but it seems like everyone was just tearing the cover off the baseball. I mean, multi-digit runs in almost all the games. So it's been fun to watch these guys swing and stick with their approaches and work hard throughout this summer. And now, again, they're kind of seeing the rewards of that hard work from throughout the summer.
All right, Coach, tell me about your rotation here in the first few games.
Yeah, so tonight we're going to have Robert O'Malley go. I mean, he's been our horse all year long, so we're excited to see what he can give us. He had a really solid outing against these guys early on in the season, so we hope to get another one from him. And then we have some guys ready to go in the bullpen behind him.
All right, very good. Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That's Connor McGonigal, head coach of the Fremont Moo. More of the Inspro Insurance pregame show continues after a timeout. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
You can't help but notice the Made in America trend lately, and now that trend has reached the Fremont eyewear market with American-made luxury glasses from State Optical. I'm Dr. Steve Alcorn at Bloom Optical in Fremont. State Optical designs are different, not only because they're made in Chicago, but they're genuinely authentic, handcrafted designs with individual style. Come in and browse, see how they look on you. At Bloom Optical, where we care about your eye care, your eyewear, and most importantly, we care about you.
Succeeding on your terms takes more than ambition, talent, and hard work. It takes a partner that's committed to helping you overcome all the complexities and challenges life throws at you. A partner that leverages the power of the world's largest risk management strategy and benefits firm and is a part of your world, too. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. At Marsh McLennan Agency, they're built to help you meet the future without limits. See how they can help you thrive at marshmma.com.
Back at historic Moeller Field, getting closer to first pitch between the Fremont Moo and the Casper Spuds in Game 1 of the Best of 5 Independence League Baseball Championship Series. Well, how this road has unfolded for both these teams, Casper has had a marvelous year, going 41-9, winning the first half and the second half of the championship series. And against Fremont, I can feel it running off my face. Here's a 1-1 pitch, and they hit him. Reeves does what he does well, getting on base, and he wore a pitch, and that's one thing Casper will do. They'll take hit by pitches. So down to first base will be Elijah Reeves. And now stepping to the plate for the Spuds will be the third baseman, number 31, Dylan Schlotterback. Schlotterback is batting .330. He's driven in he's hit 2 home runs. He's driven in 54 on the year. So a runner at first with nobody out here in the top of the first inning. O'Malley's first pitch to Schlotterback is going to be outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Dylan Schlotterback with Kenny Jackson to bat next. Game 1 tonight, Game 2 here at historic Moeller Field tomorrow. Thursday's an off day. Friday, we're in Casper for an 8 p.m. Central Time start. And then Games 4 and 5 Saturday and Sunday are, if necessary, games. The 1-0 pitch, high and outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Schlotterback. Saturday night's game time would be an 8 p.m. Central Time start as well, and then Sunday would be at 6 p.m. if necessary, because Mike Lanson Field is hosting a State Legion AA baseball tournament that's taking place this week. So the ILB Championship Series games will be a little bit later in the day. Throw over to first, and the runner is back. 2 balls, no strikes here on Dylan Schlotterback with Kenny Jackson to bat next. So O'Malley trying to record the first out of the ball game. Wind blowing in straight from center field. The 2-0 pitch on the way. And that just missed the outside corner for ball 3. So the count 3 balls and no strikes on Schlotterback with Kenny Jackson next. So Braxton Arndt showing a tight zone here early. So O'Malley will have to adjust. 3 balls and no strikes. The next pitch. Fastball on the inside corner for a called strike. So the count to Schlotterback goes to 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike here to Dylan Schlotterback. Kenny Jackson awaits. Down at first base is Elijah Reeves after a leadoff hit by pitch. 3-1 from O'Malley. Fastball on the inside corner, called strike 2. So O'Malley able to adjust to find the inside corner of the plate to the right-handed batter to get a couple strikes. So now 3-2 the count. O'Malley brings his hands up by his chin as he's set, and now the 3-2. Swung on and popped in the air down the right field side, giving chase. It is going to be a foul ball, and we'll stay at 3-2 as trying to chase that one down over at first base was Dylan Brandenburg. Just a little bloop over his head, and the count will remain full here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. If you remember last year, these two teams played for the championship series. Fremont won in game number 5 here at historic Moeller Field, and the series started in Casper, where Casper won the first game decisively, and the Moo won game 2. And then the two teams split the next 2 games at historic Moeller Field, and Fremont took the decisive game. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air toward left field. Terosian's going to float back. He is camped underneath of it now, reaches up and makes the catch for round number 1. So Schlotterback flies out to left field, and that's the first out of the ballgame. So with 1 away, it's going to bring to the plate the designated hitter number 26, Kenny Jackson. Jackson's batting .355, 5 home runs, and driven in 42. Strong hitting left-handed batter. And we've seen what he can do with the bat in the 6 games against the Moo this year as he smacked a grand slam home run against Fremont in Casper. Now a throw on over to first, and that'll chase the runner back to the bag. Runner at first with 1 down, top of the first, between the Spuds and the Moo. Miles Meadows shaded to the right of straightaway center field. First pitch to Jackson. He swings and misses for strike 1. No balls and a strike to Jackson with Josh Phillips to bat next. So a promotional event that took place for tonight and tomorrow night's game, the Moo Meal Special. And it's all part of your online ticket purchase to get your meal with the game tonight. Here's a pitch swung on a foul back as the runner was going. And so the count now is no balls and 2 strikes on Kenny Jackson. Also, they've got the Moo Mini Helmet Ice Cream Sundaes that are here tonight as well. And when the gates opened tonight, they had the championship happy hour that was taking place when the gates opened right at 6:15. And, of course, the Rough House is here tonight as well as they are putting up their water inflatables for the kids. 0-2 pitch on the way. And Jackson swings and fouls it off to our left out of play. Foul ball brought to you by Lincoln Premium Poultry. They specialize in fowl but love being a part of the Fremont Moo. For a career with LPP, visit LincolnPremiumPoultry.com. No balls, 2 strikes on Kenny Jackson, with Elijah Reeves down at first after leading off the ball game, getting hit by a pitch. So O'Malley at the chin, and now the 0-2. Breaking ball that went outside, and Jackson was able to hold off. And the count now goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Jackson. We kind of had a cloud that moved through earlier that produced a little bit of rain, but a lot of lightning. But it moved through our area, and it looks like I think we're going to be okay the rest of the night. The 1-2 swung on, and this one is hit in the air to right field. Floating in is Josh Blount, and he will keep floating in, and now makes the catch for out number 2. The wind just kind of kept that ball from carrying, and Blount had to chase it down for the second out of the inning. So there are 2 away, and it brings up, arguably, the MVP of this league. That hasn't been determined yet, but the numbers that he has put up has been just outstanding. Josh Phillips, the first baseman, batting .333, 10 home runs, and he's driven in 54 on the year. So this is Phillips, who will step to the plate with 2 down. And the first pitch is high and inside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes on Josh Phillips, who plays at Southern Arkansas. He is a native of Cypress, Texas. Good size, 6'3", 215 pounds. 1 ball and no strikes. Now O'Malley will throw on over to first and chase the runner back. So O'Malley keeping a close eye on Elijah Reeves, trying to keep him at a scoring position. Very talented athlete over at first base is Reeves. Out of Pima Community College, and he's a Casper product. O'Malley, a long look at him. Now the 1-0. And that caught the outside corner of the breaking ball for strike 1. It's count evens to Phillips, 1 ball and 1 strike. Phillips showed the hands and held up, but that pitch was called a strike nonetheless. 1 ball and 1 strike on Josh Phillips. Stretch by O'Malley. Another long pause. And now the 1-1 pitch. Phillips swings and fouls this one off to our left and out of play. So Robert O'Malley able to battle to get himself to a 1 ball and 2 strike count. 325 down the right field line, 355 to right center underneath the scoreboard, 380 to straightaway center. And then the power alley is 375, and it tapers all the way back to 290 down the left field line with the Moeller Monster, 26 feet high out in left field. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch, runner goes. Breaking ball, swung on and fouled off to the left side. The count will stay where it is at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, a lot of anticipation and a lot of excitement for this ball game. The cowbells are out in full force for this one here tonight. Anticipating a well-played game. 1-2 the count on Josh Phillips. So he's trying to get the move back in the dugout here in the first. O'Malley ready. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, left side, another foul ball out of play. And we talked about it in the last series, how really good batters find ways to spoil pitches and get one that they like or something that misses to improve their count at the plate. We saw that consistently over the weekend by Javier Marcial for the Spearfish Sasquatch. And Josh Phillips has spoiled some pitches here from Robert O'Malley. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner goes. The next pitch swung on, and this one is popped up along the infield. High pop up. Foul territory behind home plate. Cooper Fucino will reach up, and he'll make the catch for the final out of the inning. So Phillips fouls out to the catcher for out number 3, and that'll do it for the Spuds in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, with 1 runner left on base. We played a half inning, and there is no score. Back for the bottom of the first when we return. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their Family Taco Pack special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $38. Be sure to check the back of your Fremont Moo tickets for a Moveless discount at La Hacienda. You can get a Family Taco Pack anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane. Call in your Family Taco Pack at 402-721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. They cater too.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
One half inning complete at historic Moeller Field. Robert O'Malley works around a leadoff hit by pitch of Elijah Reeves and was able to get a foul out from Josh Phillips to end the top of the first inning. So the Moo will come to the plate, and they will face this defense from the Casper Spuds tonight. In left field is Matt Marsick. In center field, Chase Burke. And in right field, Elijah Reeves. Over at third base, Dylan Schlotterback. At shortstop, Chandler Stocking. The second baseman is Wesley Flatt. At first base, Josh Phillips. Parker Burt does the catching, and Justin Estrada is on the mound. The Colorado Christian product from La Habra, California, who comes in the ballgame with a 3-0 record, a 3.09 ERA. He's worked 40 2/3 innings this summer. This will be his 10th appearance and his 9th start. Estrada has given up 39 hits, 20 runs, 14 earned, struck out 47, and walked 14, and again a 3.09 earned run average. So Estrada, the right-hander, will face the Moo lineup, which is hitting .258 on the year, with 16 homers and 253 runs batted in 52 games. Josh Blount, Jack Terosian, and Cooper Fucino will be the first 3 batters for the Moo. So Blount, the De Pere, Wisconsin native from Texas A&M Corpus Christi, will come to the plate, batting .309, no homers, and he's driven in 11 so far this season. So Blount will look to get things started here for Fremont, the left-handed leadoff batter. Last 4 games, the Moo hit the ball very well at Oahe and also in that 3-game series against Spearfish, and Blount part of that. First pitch from Estrada is a fastball down in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Josh Blount. Jack Terosian will be next. Game 1, always the most important one, it seems like, because it gives you momentum and then it kind of determines what you're going to do with your lineup. As a 1-0 pitch is at the top of the zone for a strike. It's now 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Josh Blount. Estrada appears over the top of the glove as he gets a sign. Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that missed high and outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Blount. Outfield's pretty much straight up here for the Spuds for the leadoff batter and Blount. Now the 2-1 pitch on the way. Blount swings and fouls this one back to the netting. The count evens. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 on Josh Blount. Well, what a better way to spend your night after you've been watching the trade ticker all day long in Major League Baseball to take in the Independence League Baseball Championship Series Game 1. Comes the 2-2 pitch. Blount takes it in the dirt and it bounces away, and Josh Blount pushes the count full to begin the contest. 3 balls and 2 strikes on the Moo leadoff batter. So Estrada steps back up on the right side of the pitching rubber in the windup. Looks in for the sign, and the 3-2 to Blount. Blount swings, hits it off the hands, past the mound. Charging at second base is Stocking. He'll throw it on over to first, and it's in time for out number 1. I beg your pardon, Wesley Flatt, who made the play over at second base. I apologize. So Josh Blount grounds out to second for the first out of the inning. And that will bring to the plate Fremont's left fielder in number 27, Jack Terosian. Terosian batting .321, no homers, and he's driven in 11. Terosian has been the master of the extra base hit as of late. First pitch to Terosian. He swings and he hits this ball in the air to left center field, floating on over into the gap, and underneath of it, reaching up to make the catch, will be Matt Marsick, and that is out number 2. So Terosian flies out to left for the second out of the inning, and that'll bring the Moo catcher to the plate, number 24, Cooper Fucino. Fucino from Creighton is batting .321. He's got 4 home runs this season. He's driven in 29. So Fucino will try to see if he can't get something going here against Estrada in the bottom of the first. You always anticipate in game 1 of a series really well-pitched baseball, and thus far, that's what we're seeing. First pitch to Fucino is a breaking ball in the inside corner for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Cooper Fucino with Carter Sintek to bat next. Wind starting to blow from left to right, which is east to west. Here's the 0-1. Fucino takes a breaking ball down low. So the count evens. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike to Fucino. No score. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Fucino takes a deep breath as he eyes his bat, and now back in the box. Comes the wind and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball that missed the outside corner, a little high and outside. And the count now 2-1. 2-1 here on Cooper Fucino. Well, Casper actually traveled yesterday to get here, and so they've had a little time to rest. Comes the wind and now the 2-1 pitch. Fucino takes a fastball, misses the outside corner. So the count now 3-1. Fremont, when they take off, they will be actually leaving Friday morning and have the long bus trip before they play Game 3 of the championship series in Casper. 3-1 the count here on Cooper Fucino. Next pitch, Fucino takes it down low for ball 4. So Cooper Fucino draws a 2-out walk, and the Moo have their first base runner of the ball game. So the line will move to the cleanup batter, shortstop number 11, Carter Sintek. Sintek's batting .304, 1 home run. He's driven in 15. So Sintek will get ready to face the right-handed throwing Estrada. Fucino will take a moderate lead over at first base. Estrada set. First pitch to Sintek. It's a fastball, and it's in there for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike to Carter Sintek. Parker Mooney, the designated hitter, will be next. Also want to give a shout-out to the RVR Bank American Legion Seniors baseball team. They're still playing in their state tournament, actually underway tonight. Throw on over to first, and the runner's back. The RVR Bank seniors lost their first game to Papillion and then have won their next 2 in the elimination round, so they are one of 4 teams still left in the American division of that state tournament. There's a pitch, and it's a bouncing ball toward third, and it'll be gloved cleanly. The throw on over to second will force out Fucino, and that will retire the side. So Carter Sintek hits into the Indian fielder's choice. Fucino is out 5-4 for out number 3. And in the inning for Fremont, there were no runs, with no hits, with no errors, and 1 runner left on base. 1 full inning complete at historic Moeller Field, and there's no score. Back for the top of the second when we return. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field. Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo Baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
Back at historic Moeller Field, 1 inning complete, no score between the Fremont Moo and the Casper Spuds in Game 1 of the ILB Best of 5 Championship Series. Stepping to the plate for the Spuds in the second inning will be Chase Burke, Wesley Flatt, and Chandler Stocking against Robert O'Malley. O'Malley hit Elijah Reeves with a pitch in the top of the first, but then he got 2 fly ball outs and a foul out to end the top half. Fremont Moo Baseball brought to you in part tonight by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Alex Burstein will join us later on in the broadcast here tonight as Robert O'Malley will get ready to wrap up his warm-up tosses here before we get set for inning number 2. Yep, so hot today, hotter tomorrow. In fact, we went from a heat advisory to an excessive heat warning tomorrow. So between noon and 8 o'clock tomorrow, it is going to be very, very uncomfortable. So the first hour of tomorrow night's ball game could be just nasty. But it's baseball. It's that time of the year, and these kids have played through summers like this since they've been little, so they're familiar with it. Here's Chase Burke, who will lead things off. Burke batting .335 with 1 homer, driven in 41. First pitch from O'Malley is going to be in the inside corner for a strike on that curveball. No balls and 1 strike to Burke, with Wesley Flatt to bat next. No score. We're in the top of the second inning. O'Malley's got the sign and brings the pitch home. Here's a fastball swung on, a hit in the air toward right. Blount moving on over near the line. Shy of it, reaches up and makes the catch, and that's out number 1. So Burke flies out to right field, and Robert O'Malley has retired the last 4 batters that he's faced. So with 1 away, he's going to bring up the second baseman, number 28, Wesley Flatt. Flatt coming in batting .321, no homers, and he's driven in 26 on the season. So O'Malley, with nobody on base, working out of that stretch position, the lefty. The kick and the first pitch to Flatt. He swings and misses at a fastball for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Wesley Flatt, with Chandler Stocking to bat next. I tried to get Coach McGonigal on the pregame show to tell us what the pitching rotation was going to be like the next 3 days, but he didn't tip his hat. Here's the pitch swung on, and a little bloop to the right side in foul territory, which will be over the side fence and out of play. So the count now is 0-2. I just wanted to talk about tonight. And I get it, coaches are focused on what's going on here just this evening. So we will have to play backseat coach and try to guess a little bit on what might be developing as far as a starter tomorrow. And a lot of it could have to do on the result of tonight's ball game, too. No balls and 2 strikes there in Wesley Flatt. 1 out, nobody on, top of the second. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and fouled straight back. So the count stays no balls and 2 strikes. Chandler Stocking, the shortstop, he'll be next. Thank goodness for that breeze right now tonight. With that 72% humidity, if there was no breeze, you'd be watching old men like me pass out. It just would not be pretty at all whatsoever. No balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch on the way. Breaking ball, swung on and tapped toward third base. Charging is Bonner. He double clutches, throws to first, and then the throw gets away. And so Flat's around first. He's on his way down to second base, and a runner in scoring position for the Spuds. So that is going to be a full-fledged two-base error on Isaac Bonner. And the reason why is because he double clutched and bobbled the ball trying to get it out of his glove. And so Wesley Flat is now in scoring position with one away. And that's going to bring to the plate the shortstop, number 11, Chandler Stocking. Stocking's batting .295, one homer, and he's driven in 32. And now he takes off, the runner goes, and the pitch is in there for a strike, and absolutely no throw from Cooper Fucino. So Flat was able to time the move of O'Malley perfectly, and he steals third base. So the Spuds have a runner at third with one away here in the top of the second, and a no-ball, one-strike count on Chandler Stocking. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for foul tipped in the glove, rather, for strike two. No balls and two strikes here on Chandler Stocking. Flat reaching on the two-base error and then swiping third. The 0-2 in the dirt, bounces away from Fucino, coming home and scoring on the play is going to be Wesley Flat, and the Spuds take a 1-0 lead. A wild pitch, which allows Wesley Flat to score. And I said it earlier, the team that can put the pressure on the defense probably will have the success. And the Spuds able to capitalize here in the second. So the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes on Chandler Stocking. A run is in, and 1 out in the inning. Next pitch from O'Malley. Swung on and fouled straight back. So the count, it remains put at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 on Stocking. O'Malley set once again. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and popped in the air to the right side and out of play. He just reached out to spoil one that was on the outer half of the plate. So the count remains 1-2 here on Stocking. Chandler Stocking is out of his home state is Utah. He plays his college ball at College of Idaho. There's a breaking ball that's a little bit inside. So the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Chandler Stocking with Matt Marsick to bat next. 1-0 Casper. We're in the top of the second. O'Malley, high hand set, and the 2-2. Breaking ball, it's going to be tapped to left side. Bonner with another opportunity. He'll toss this one across accurately for round number 2. So Stocking is retired for the second out. And with 2 away, it's going to bring to the plate the left fielder, number 1, Matt Marsick. Marsick coming in batting .298. 1 homer, but he's driven in 48 this summer. 5'5", 165 from Arlington, Texas. Plays ball at Oklahoma Baptist. Lefty versus lefty matchup. First pitch. Swung on and hit into the air. Popped foul, and that'll be back and out of play. The count on Marsick is now no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 on Matt Marsick with Parker Burt to bat next. Spuds able to scratch across a run here in the top of the second inning on a 1-out error, a stolen base, and a wild pitch. Here's a pitch that swung on and hit in the air towards shallow center field. Miles Meadows is coming in. He's underneath of it, and he will make the catch for the final out of the inning. So that's going to do it for the Spuds in the second, but Casper draws first blood. 1 run, without a hit, 1 error, and nobody left on base. We have played an inning and a half. The Casper Spuds lead the Fremont Moo 1-0. Back with more in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, with 10 Omaha locations, including Fremont, Council Bluffs, and Norfolk. With delicious hand-battered, cooked-to-order Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, mouth-watering cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, irresistible Texas toast, fresh coleslaw, plus freshly made tea and lemonade poured over their signature crushed ice. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, tasty supporters of Fremont Moo Baseball.
Back to historic Moeller Field, we go to the bottom of the second where the Casper Spuds have a 1-0 lead, courtesy of a two-base throwing error, a stolen base, and a wild pitch as Wesley Flatt moved all the way around the bags, and he records the first run of the contest. So Fremont will try to respond with their 5, 6, and 7 batters coming to the plate. Parker Mooney, Connor Peterson, and Miles Meadows. Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Keels Barbershop. To keep your hair and for the best haircut around, stop into Keels. They're located at 88 West 6th Street. So it'll be Parker Mooney who will lead things off. Parker, the designated hitter, recently committed to walk on at UNO. He's batting .212 with no homers, and he's driven in 9 this season. So he faces Justin Estrada. Estrada worked through that first inning and gave up a 2-out walk, but got an Indian fielder's choice off the bat of Carter Sintek to end the inning. So Parker Mooney to step to the plate. The wind in the first pitch. It's going to be a breaking ball at the bottom of the zone for strike one. No balls and 1 strike on Parker Mooney. Estrada working with a good tempo, the 0-1. Another breaking ball swung on, a little poke toward left field. This might drop, and it's going to be a fair ball inside the left field line. Parker Mooney goes the opposite way and drops it in for a single to begin the bottom of the second inning. That's the first hit of the contest. Parker Mooney with a leadoff single. So coming next to the plate will be the second baseman, number 34, Connor Peterson. Peterson is batting .222. No homers. He's driven in 14. Had a big series at Spearfish and finally able to get that batting average above 200 on the year. So a runner at first with nobody out in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Peterson. Takes a breaking ball that's in there for a called strike. 0-1 here to the right-handed hitting Connor Peterson. Just wrapped up his career at Midland University. Tucson, Arizona native. Miles Meadows is on deck behind him. No balls and 1 strike. Estrada's next pitch. Fastball outside. As the count evens, it's now 1-1 to Peterson. Game number 53 of the year for the Moo, going 33-19 during the regular season. In Casper, it's game number 51 as the Spuds went 41-9. Estrada reaches down and grabs a little dirt back behind the pitching rubber, and now will ready himself up on the top of the hill. 1 ball and 1 strike here on Peterson. Next pitch, fastball down low. And count now 2-1. Last couple of pitches have been probably the top velocity pitches that we've seen thus far out of Estrada, but both missed the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike. Estrada ready, and the pitch. That breaking pitch tried to break but didn't, and stayed high and sailed over the head of Connor Peterson and missed. So the count now goes to 3-1 on the Moo second baseman tonight. So with Connor Peterson playing second tonight, Caden Anderson is going to be coming off the bench this evening if needed, or might possibly get the start in game 2 at second base. Estrada's 3-1 pitch, and it's a fastball at the knees in the outside corner for strike 2. So the count on Connor Peterson goes to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Parker Mooney remains over at first. Parker not a threat to steal. So Estrada leans in to get his sign from Burt. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And Peterson swings and hits this ball toward right, floating on over near the line, reaching up and making the catch on the run is Elijah Reeves for the first out of the inning. So Peterson flies out to right field, and there's 1 away. So that's going to bring to the plate the Moo center fielder, number 1, Miles Meadows. Meadows, this last week, has had a fantastic week hitting the baseball. He's improved that batting average to .279. No homers. He's driven in 22. And in 2 games at Spearfish, he had 3 hits in a contest. So he steps to the plate with Mooney over at first. The first pitch, Meadows takes a fastball for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Miles Meadows. 1 out, 1 on, bottom of the second. Casper leading Fremont 1-0. Estrada's got his sign now. And here's the 0-1. And Meadows swings and hits this one softly to the right of the mound. It'll be picked up at second base. The throw on over to first will get Meadows for out number 2. At advancing will be Mooney on the play. That ball was hit off the end of the bat and had some awkward spin on it. And Meadows advances the base runner. So Mooney is in scoring position with 2 away. So that's going to bring to the plate Fremont third baseman, number 8, Isaac Bonner. Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part tonight by Bloom Optical. They are the eye care professionals. They care about your eye care, your eyewear, but most importantly, they care about you. 1-0 Casper. We're in the bottom of the second. The Moo have the lone hit of the contest. That was a leadoff single by Parker Mooney this inning. So Bonner batting .227 with no homers and 11 runs batted in will step to the plate. First pitch from Estrada. It's going to be a fastball outside for ball one. 1 no strikes to Bonner with Dylan Brandenburg up next. Chase Burke just to the left, the straightaway center field is where he's positioned. The 1-0. And Bonner takes a fastball below the knees, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Isaac Bonner. A base hit here would have to be in the gap to score Parker Mooney. 2-0 the count. Next pitch. And Bonner takes this one down low below the knees. So Isaac Bonner ahead in the count here at 3 balls and no strikes. 7th meeting of the season between the Spuds and the Moo, with Casper winning 4 of the previous 6. Estrada checks the runner, and now a 3-0. And that's going to break in there for strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike to Bonner. Mooney and Chandler Stocking doing a lot of communicating with each other out there by second base. Stocking playing right behind him. 3 balls and 1 strike to count. Next pitch by Estrada. And Bonner takes called strike 2 in the inside corner. He tossed the bat because he thought he had ball 4. And all the assistant umpires are giving their opinion on that pitch. Wow. I actually thought that one was pretty close. And so 3-2 the count here to Isaac Bonner. It's the humidity. And now a turn to look on out to second. So count stays at 3-2. Reminder that championship happy hour started 45 minutes before the game. So take that as you will. Here's the 3-2. And that misses outside. That is ball 4. So Isaac Bonner will draw a walk. And that'll give Fremont runners at first and second with 2 away. That will extend the inning. It's coming to the plate now will be the first baseman, number 9, Dylan Brandenburg. Dylan's batting .258, 1 homer, and he's driven in 17. Brandenburg came off the bench for most of that series against Spearfish. Had a fantastic double play over at first unassisted to kill a Sasquatch threat. So here's Brandenburg at the plate, and the first pitch is a fastball in the dirt and scooped or blocked by Parker Burt. And the count now goes to 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 and Dylan Brandenburg. Top of the order, Josh Blount will be next. Casper on top 1-0. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Fremont's got a couple of base runners with a single and a walk. Estrada, a long look into Burt to get his sign here. Still waiting to agree, and now receives the indication. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And Brandenburg swings and pokes this one into right field for a base hit. Mooney's going to be waved around third. He's going to try to score. Here comes the throw, and it overshot everybody back behind home plate. The run scores, and it's a 1-1 tie. Dylan Brandenburg with an RBI single ties the ball game. So Brandenburg with an RBI single scores Mooney and then takes second base on the throw. And Isaac Bonner gets on over to third base. So a run in, and runners are at second and third with 1 away. And that is going to bring to the plate now the right fielder, number 31, Josh Blount, as the conversation takes place between Parker Burt and Justin Estrada. So Brandenburg going with a pitch and able to hit it over the top of the first baseman, Josh Phillips, and into right. And Reeves came up immediately, and I thought we were going to have a pretty close play at the plate, but Reeves' throw just sailed on him. So 1-1 tie, and it will bring to the plate the right fielder, number 31, Josh Blount. Blount is 0 for 1. He bounced out to second base his first time. So an opportunity for the Moo to take the lead if Blount can drop one safely in the outfield. Estrada brings the first pitch home, and Blount takes a breaking ball inside as Burt moved to his right to block it and stay in front of it, and the count now 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 here on Blount. If he gets aboard, Jack Terosian would be next. 1-1 tie here in the bottom of the second inning. Estrada now ready in the 1-0. And a fastball down and in for ball 2. So the count now goes to 2-0 on Josh Blount, the right fielder. Isaac Bonner at third base. Dylan Brandenburg is at second. Outfielders are pretty much straight up here. 2-0 pitch from Estrada. And Blount takes it one at the knees for a called strike. So the count now goes to 2-1. The inning began when Parker Mooney singled. Connor Peterson flew out to right, and Miles Meadows grounded out. And then a walk and an RBI single tied the game. The 2-1. Blount takes that breaking ball in there for called strike 2. So the count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Blount, the right fielder. Blount, one that makes contact and has a good eye for the strike zone. So we'll see what Estrada delivers here. Here comes the 2-2. Fastball, and Blount swings and misses, a one down low for strike 3 to end the inning. So Josh Blount strikes out swinging, and that'll be the first strikeout for Justin Estrada, and that'll do for the Moo. But Fremont is able to tie it up with 1 run off of 2 hits. There were no errors, and there were 2 runners left on base. We have played 2 innings of baseball where the Casper Spuds and the Fremont Moo are tied at 1. Alex Burstein takes you through innings 3 and 4 when we return. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field. Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo Baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
Back here at historic Moeller Field, Alex Burstein with you for inning number 3 of the Independence League Baseball Championship Series. A 1-1 tie between the Casper Spuds and the Fremont Moo here on a beautiful day for baseball. Wind blowing in, hot and humid outside, but both these teams are ready to get going, and we saw the offenses kind of come alive in the second inning. Both teams use a couple of base runners and are able to scratch one across the plate, so there'll be a 1-1 ball game as Robert O'Malley stays in the game for a third inning of work. He'll be working against the 9-1-2 hitters, Parker Burt, Elijah Reeves, and Dylan Schlotterback. To get things going, Burt, the catcher, steps into the righty's batter's box, wipes his batting gloves, wipes his hands together, and now is ready for the first pitch from O'Malley. The lanky left-handed pitcher sets, and here comes the first pitch. That's taken high and away for a ball. 1-0 the count. O'Malley, one of the lone left-handers still in the pitching rotation for the Moo, as the 1-0 pitch on its way, and hits the outside part of the plate for a strike, 1-1. Moo had Reese Cordum earlier in the year, but he's done as a starter. Justin Bowman came out of the bullpen, another lefty, both gone. Here's the 1-1, swung on, and the bat flies out of his hands on the miss, so 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one landed just to the right of Bobby Simmons, who's sitting in the opening from the dugout. But everyone okay, and it will be a 1-2 count on the right-handed Burt. Burt hitting .356 on the year in the 9-hole tonight. 1 home run, 18 RBIs on the season. Been a solid catcher. This is a team that's gone through a couple of catchers for Casper. Here's the 1-2 inside. And Burt takes a ball to even out the count at 2 apiece. We saw Cole Douglas early in the year, was one of the stars for this Casper team, but had to leave early, so he's not on catching duties this series. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, popped foul territory right side. Dylan Brandenburg giving chase and will run out of room to keep the count even at 2 apiece. Casper got on the scoreboard first in the top of the second with a reach via an error for Wesley Platt. He stole third base and advanced home on a wild pitch, so no earned runs yet. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball swung on him is strike 3. Robert O'Malley fires up his first strikeout of the night, and there's one away in the top of the third. Excellent pitch there from O'Malley, who's a high strikeout pitcher, has not had any in the first 2 innings, but just gets that pitch to break into the inside part of the zone and fools Burt, and brings Elijah Reeves to the plate, the right fielder out of Pima Community College. First pitch misses outside, 1 ball and no strikes on the leadoff man for the Spuds. Reeves can play around the outfield. He's a very speedy ball player, steals a lot of bases. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses low, and Reeves will move ahead in the count 2-0. Reached his first time up on a hit by pitch. That was back in the first inning. Now trying to get his first hit of the day, or he'd be happy with a walk. Up 2-0 in the count. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and hit down the right field line on a pop-up. Brandenburg giving chase into foul territory and makes the grab in front of the bullpen for out number 2. Nice job by Brandenburg to chase that one down. Lost his hat in fair territory. Makes the grab in foul territory, and there's 2 away here in the third. So with 2 away, it'll bring Dylan Schlotterback to the plate out of Paris Junior College. Flew out to right field his first time up and trying to avoid doing that again to keep this inning going. The right-hander stands in the righty's batter's box, awaits the first pitch here from O'Malley. Here it comes. That's going to be taken high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. This is a very dangerous top of the lineup for the Spuds. Your 1 through 5 hitters all hitting above 300 on the year. It's hard to do in college summer ball, but they've done it. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on. Hit high towards left field, but it'll stay in. The wind takes it toward the edge of the left field grass, and Carter Sintak makes the grab for out number 3. 1-2-3. The Spuds go in the top of the third. Still a 1-1 ball game. Don't go anywhere. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Moo fans, welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, Nebraska. Where
In America trend lately, and now that trend has reached the Fremont eyewear market with American-made luxury glasses from State Optical. I'm Dr. Steve Alcorn at Bloom Optical in Fremont. State Optical designs are different, not only because they're made in Chicago, but they're genuinely authentic, handcrafted designs with individual style. Come in and browse, see how they look on you. At Bloom Optical, where we care about your eye care, your eyewear, and most importantly, we care about you.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger anglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Bottom of inning number 3 here at historic Moeller Field. A tie ball game, 1-1 between the Casper Spuds and the Fremont Moo in Game 1 of the Independence League Baseball Championship Series, best of 5. So it'll be the first to 3 wins here between Casper and the Moo. Fremont sending the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Jack Tarosian, Cooper Fucino, and Carter Sintak to the plate. None of the 3 recorded a hit their first time up, but 2 of them were able to reach, Fucino via a walk and Sintak via fielder's choice. But 3 of the top hitters for the Moo as the lefty Jack Tarosian steps into the batter's box and is ready for his second at-bat of the day. Flew out to right field his first time up. Tarosian entered today hitting .321, first pitch from Estrada. Breaks in there for a strike, no balls, and 1 strike on the lefty Tarosian. The Moo hitting .258 as a team. That number slowly climbed throughout the second half. The 0-1 breaks outside and evens out the count at 1 apiece. Moo at the end of June, start of July, just had a really tough stretch where they could not hit the baseball, but were able to pick it up. Here's the 1-1. Fastball misses outside, and Tarosian will move ahead in the count 2-1. Makes the fact that the Moo were able to clinch their ticket into the championship series all the more impressive. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, popped towards left field. Backing up is Marsick, gets under it, and will make the grab for out number 1. So Matt Marsick able to easily adjust to that fly ball, and Derosian's flown out to left both times today as it brings Cooper Fucino to the plate. The catcher walked his first time up. Fucino just lost his batting average lead to Caden Anderson, who's playing second base for a couple of weeks for the Moo before recently departing the team, but a couple of hits today could give Fucino back the lead. Estrada sets first pitch. Taken high for a ball, 1-0 the count. Carter Sintek awaits on deck. Parker Mooney in the hole here for the Moo. 1-1 ball game in the bottom of the third. 1-0 pitch. And that's going to hit the shoulder of Fucino. Takes it like a champ, though, and will jog down the first base. Pitch just did not get the late movement that Estrada wanted. Hit by pitch offered to Cooper Fucino, and it brings Carter Sintek to the plate.
Let's hear it for Carter Sintek.
So a good at-bat there from Cooper Fucino to wait, and then wears one for his team. And now the chance for the Moo to move ahead with the go-ahead run on the base paths as Carter Sintek comes to the plate. First pitch on its way, swung on, down the left field line, and drops just a tad foul. Connor McGonigal, the third base coach, not happy with that call. Looked like it hit just around the line, but home plate umpire Braxton Arndt says just a hair to the left. And Sintek will have to make the long walk back to home plate, down 0-1 in the count. A very close play there. They've had the possibility of scoring Cooper Fucino all the way from first, but instead it will be no balls and a strike, with a runner on for Carter Sintek. Sintek, a second-half pickup for the Moo after he battled injuries for much of his spring season at South Dakota State. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped towards the right side, giving chases Reeves near the line, and makes the grab for out number 2. So a pop out to right field for Carter Sintek. And just like that, there's 2 away with Parker Mooney, the designated hitter, coming to the plate. Left-hander Parker Mooney. We saw him play at first base for a couple times on the most recent road trip for the Moo, where Fremont went 3-1 in 1 game against the Zap and 3 games against the Sasquatch. But where he really shines is at the plate. Singled his first time up. First pitch, misses high. 1 ball and no strikes on Mooney. Mooney entered today, hitting .212, but his bat has gotten slowly better and has really found this rhythm over the last week or 2 of the season. He's the lone run Fremont has today. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. A big swing there from Mooney. Fucino walks back to first base. 1 ball and 1 strike on Mooney. Walking on at the University of Nebraska Omaha next season. Connor Peterson awaits on deck. Miles Meadows in the hole for Fremont. Pitch misses outside. And he'll move to 2 balls and a strike on Parker Mooney. Mooney batting in the 5th spot tonight. We saw him as the cleanup guy for a lot of the second half, but he's moved down a little bit recently. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, popped back on a fastball. Evens out the count at 2 apiece. So we're down to the last strike here for the Moo in the bottom of the third. It's a 1-1 ball game here at historic Moeller Field. Lights on, but the sun still lighting up the field for the most part. A lot of the outfielders in full sun right now. As Estrada sets, here's the 2-2. Taken low, and we've worked to a full count. So 3 balls and 2 strikes on Parker Mooney with 1 on and 2 away in the bottom of the third. Fremont looking to take their first lead of the championship series. Spuds struck first in the top of the second with 1. Moo came back with 1 of their own in the bottom of the second. Estrada looks in for the sign. Now sets and throws to first. Fucino chased back in time. So we'll keep it at a full count. Fucino will go back to his small lead, being checked by Josh Phillips. And here's the full count pitch. Inside, gets away from the catcher Burt, as Fucino will stay safely at second base. And that's a full count walk offered to Parker Mooney. The Moo have 2 on with 2 away and bringing Connor Peterson to the plate.
Out of Midland University, number 34, Connor
The Moo did a lot of their damage with 2 outs in the second. Mooney had already singled, but a walk and then a walk from Isaac Bonner and a single from Dylan Brandenburg helped the Moo establish their early lead. First pitch on its way to Peterson. That misses low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes on the right-handed hitter out of Midland University. Peterson has been another one of these new players that's really found his bat late in the season. Has also been an important part of the bullpen for Fremont. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, bounced high towards third base, barehanded by Schlotterbeck. Throws it across the diamond in time for a 5-3 putout. And that brings us to the end of 3 innings of play here at historic Moeller Field. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. In the bottom of the third, it's a 1-1 ball game. Don't go anywhere. This is Fremont Moo Baseball. Brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, with 10 Omaha locations, including Fremont, Council Bluffs, and Norfolk. With delicious hand-battered, cooked-to-order Raising Cane's chicken fingers, mouth-watering cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, irresistible Texas toast, fresh coleslaw, plus freshly made tea and lemonade poured over their signature crushed ice. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, tasty supporters of Fremont Moo Baseball.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Tommy's Express Car Wash on East 23rd in Fremont. Have you given the Unlimited Tommy Club a try? Just download the Tommy's Express app, and guess what? When you download it now, you get your first month free. That's the Tommy Club, keeping your car clean every day. Wash as many times as you want each month. The Tommy Club starts at just $24.99 per month. Sign up today at Tommy's Express Car Wash in Fremont.
Through 3 here at historic Moeller Field, the Moo and the Spuds tied at 1 run apiece in Game 1 of the Independence League Baseball Championship Series. The Moo looking to go back-to-back. They beat the Spuds in 5 games last August and are trying to do something similar. They'd love if it took less games, but they're trying to take the win here in Game 1, which is a big momentum booster for any team in any sport, but especially baseball in these long series. Robert O'Malley stays in for a 4th inning of work. He'll be working against the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Raphael, Kenny Jackson, Josh Phillips, and Chase Burke. For the Spuds, Spuds got on the board in the second after Wesley Flatt reached via an error, came around to score, but then O'Malley had his best inning yet in the third, initiating a strikeout to Parker Burke and then back-to-back flyouts to end the inning. So we'll have a quick word with Isaac Bonner and his first baseman Dylan Brandenburg as it brings Raphael Kenny Jackson to the plate out of Point University, donning his black batter's helmet, pair of glasses as well, and lefty ready for the first pitch from O'Malley. O'Malley kicks his legs, fires, and the first pitch is fouled off to the right-hand side. No balls and a strike to Raphael Jackson, who goes by Kenny as his nickname. Depending on where you get your Spuds lineup from, it'll either say Raphael, Kenny, or both. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball high. Evens out the count at 1 apiece. Jackson flew out to right field his first time up. Trying to reach here. It's a purple bat to match his uniform. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Fastball inside from O'Malley. And he'll move ahead on this lefty-on-lefty battle. This 3-4 spot in the Spuds lineup, one of the most dangerous in the league. Jackson and Josh Phillips have combined for 15 home runs. Here's the 1-2. Misses down low and outside. Evens out the count at 2 apiece. Jackson had a pair of RBIs in the last game of the regular season for the Spuds. Next pitch. Popped up right side. Brandenburg drifts into foul territory on the first base side and makes the grab for out number 1. An easy pop-up for Dylan Brandenburg, who's been solid at first base tonight. And it'll bring Josh Phillips to the plate, the first baseman, who's 0 for 6 in his last 6 at-bats. Not usual at all for this Spud superstar, who's hitting .333 on the year with 10 home runs and 54 RBIs. The team lead in home runs and tied for the lead in RBIs. First pitch. Hits the outside part of the zone for a strike. No balls in the strike. Back-to-back lefties in the lineup with Jackson and Phillips, so some lefty-on-lefty battles. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bounce towards first base and past the glove of Brandenburg into right field. And that will be a one-out reach for Josh Phillips. A hit just down the first base line. Brandenburg looked like he was going to get in front of that one, but went around his glove at the last moment. And that will be the second hit of the day. Excuse me, the first hit of the day for Casper. They had reached via an air in their other reach and a hit by pitch. So it brings Chase Burke to the plate out of the University of Jamestown, a school that's been moving up the ranks in NCAA divisions. First pitch taken inside for a strike. No balls and a strike to Chase Burke. Came in today hitting .335. Has a home run to his name this year. Flew out to right field his first time up. Here's the 0-1. Taken inside for a ball and evens out the count at 1 apiece. Burke has had a monster month of July for this Casper team, and OPS over 1.4. Means he gets on base a lot and a lot of extra base hit pitches as he fouls the 1-1 off to the right-hand side, moves ahead 1 ball and 2 strikes. A 1-1 ball game in the top of inning number 4 here from historic Moeller Field. 1 run on 1 hit for the Spuds, 1 run on 2 hits for the Moo. Fremont has the game's lone air right now. O'Malley sets the 1-2 pitch. Misses outside. Looked like got a weird grip on that one. Slipped out of his hand strange, and Fucino able to jump out of his seat and get that to keep it from being a wild pitch. Both O'Malley and Fucino play at Creighton University. Here's the 2-2. Runner takes. Pitch is lined up the middle and almost a diving stop from Peterson. It bounces out of his glove, turning to third and getting in there safely by a step is Josh Phillips. Bonner thought he had the tag in time. It was very close. Phillips did not realize it, so he decided to just walk in and not slide, but it'll be a single for Chase Burke. Back-to-back hits here for Casper Spuds. Connor Peterson almost had the play of the year on a diving play behind the second base bag. But instead it'll be 2 on with 1 away for Wesley Flatt, the right-hander out of Nelson University. First pitch misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. A lot of these Spuds players out of Nelson University. Head coach James Bannon, one of the assistant coaches over at that Texas institution. O'Malley checks the runner at first, not in time. And we'll keep it at a 1-0 count. Josh Phillips at third base. He singled and then came around off of a Chase Burke single, who's currently sitting at first base. Spuds looking to take back the lead. 1 away with 2 on. This is their best chance yet since that second inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch. He shows bunt and will bunt it foul. So good idea there from Flatt, but can't get the bunt down. He's trying to go up the first base line. And it evens out the count at 1 apiece. Spuds in their purple jerseys tonight. Moo in their all orange pinstripes. A lot of color on the field. O'Malley sets. Here's the 1-1. Runner takes. Breaking ball fouled back. Seems as if the Spuds trying to do some hit and runs tonight. Phillips was in motion on that last hit by Burke, and the idea was similar there. They had Flatt take a big swing after Burke took for second base, but instead the center fielder, Burke, will have to retreat to first, and Flatt will move down in the count, 1-2. Flatt the lone run here today for the Spuds. Runner takes, pitch fouled off down the right field line, and we'll keep it at a 1-2 count. So we've seen steal attempts on back-to-back plays here from Chase Burke. We'll see if he goes for a third time or if Brandenburg will check him a little bit closer to keep him at first base. Chandler Stocking awaits on deck. Matt Marsick in the hole. Runners at first and third base. O'Malley sets. Checks to first again. And here comes the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Once again, the bat goes flying towards the Moo bullpen. That's the second time we've seen that happen here today. Different batter, but Alex Oliver will retrieve the bat, give it to Flat, and we'll keep it at a 1-ball, 2-strike count. As the Spuds coaches here is going to come and have a word with the home plate umpire, Arndt, who's going to call a meeting with all 3 of the umpires here. So they'll talk things over. Flat down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's runners at first base here, a 1-1 ball game as they break up their meeting closely. And looks like everything will stay the same, so no change after the umpire meeting to the right of the pitcher's mound. And we'll return to action with 1 ball and 2 strikes on Wesley Flat. Didn't have a hit last game, so hasn't had one yet today. Reached via an error his first time up. Here's the 1-2. Misses low. Evens out the count at 2 apiece. Flat hit a routine ball to third base. Isaac Bonner got it and then double clutched, bobbled it, and did not have a good throw over to Dylan Brandenburg at first, which let Flat go all the way over to second base. Runners in the corners, 1 away. Top of the 4th here in Game 1 of the championship series. Here's the next pitch. Runner takes. Breaking ball laced foul down the left side. Keeps it even at a 2-2 count. We've seen Flat take some big swings here. Really all he needs to do is get something to the outfield to score Josh Phillips at third base, but he's thinking more than that. Once again, we saw the runner take on that foul ball, so Chase Burke staying consistent on the base paths. He stole a bag in the last game against the Zap. Also got caught stealing once. As O'Malley will check the runner at first base. Burke comes back safely. A long at-bat here from Wesley Flat, who's just staying alive by a hair. 2-2 the count on the second baseman. He's played around the infield this year for the Spuds. Here's the 2-2. Runner takes, swung on, and fouled off again. So similar to what we saw from Spearfish's Javier Marcial this past weekend. He was just eating up baseballs. Foul balls at 1-2, 2-2, 3-2 counts. It was that final at-bat of Game 2 of that series where he had a walk-off single that he was just fouling off everything. Here's the 2-2. Poked foul to the right-hand side. Some off-speed there from O'Malley. And Flat able to make contact, but pokes it just a hair foul. 26 RBIs on the season for the second baseman. He could add 1 or 2 here with a base knock to the outfield. Runners in the corners. Runner takes. Here's the 2-2. And that's inside and low. No throw down to second base. That's the second stolen bag of the day for the Spuds, as the umpires will reposition to second and third base with runners in both of the scoring positions. And now a big full count pitch upcoming to Wesley Flat. O'Malley hoping to not load the bases. He sets, leg kick, here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off into the right netting. We've reached double-digit pitches here now in this at-bat to Flat. He's doing everything to stay alive. Obviously not what you want to see as a Moo fan, because you want O'Malley to be able to go as long as possible. He's had some long outings this year, rocking a 4-1 record, tied for the team lead in wins with Bobby Simmons. Here's the full count payoff pitch, and that's roped into left field, just on the left field line. 1 run will score. Burke turns third. He's easily into score, and that's an 2 RBI double for Wesley Flat, as the Spuds have taken the lead 3-1 here in the top of the 4th. Flat excited over at second base. He battled off and then just pokes one over Bonner at third base. And the Spuds have taken back the lead for the second time here today.
Now batting the shortstop, number 11, Chandler Stocking.
Bring Chandler Stocking to the plate, the shortstop today out of the College of Idaho. Has bounced around a couple different schools, but has found his place there in his home state. O'Malley checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. That grounded right side and giving chase is Peterson. He can't get it. Flat turns third. The throw home is cut off. And that will be an RBI single through the right side for Chandler Stocking. Back-to-back RBI knocks from the Spuds. And they've taken a 3-run lead here in the top of the fourth. So we see one hit down the left field line. That one just through the gap on the right side. Peterson playing deep but close to the second base bag as the lefty Matt Marsick comes to the plate. First pitch on its way, swung on and popped foul back to bring the count to 0-1. Top of the fourth here from historic Moeller Field, a 4-1 Casper Spuds lead. Next pitch. That's in there for a strike. O'Malley took some velocity off of that one, but is able to find the strike zone and is one strike away from getting a big second out. This would also be his second strikeout of the day if he could close the deal. Runner takes, pitch, poked into left field, coming on and making the grab is Terozzi, and he's going to throw back to first, and Brandenburg makes a nice stop for the double play. Chandler Stocking was off towards second base, had to turn around and sprint back to first, but an excellent throw from Terozzi into Brandenburg retires him on the double play. We're through 3.5 here, 3 runs off of 4 hits, no errors, and no runners left on base in the top of the fourth. We're through 3.5. It's a 4-1 Casper lead. Don't go anywhere. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
If you're in need of lawn equipment products or repair, contact the professionals at Extreme Outdoor Power at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont. Bring in your lawn equipment and get a same-day free estimate. Call 402-721-1905 for more information or to set up an appointment. Plus, check out the power equipment accessories Extreme Outdoor Power has available. You'll see why Extreme Outdoor Power is the #1 choice for lawn mowers. Competitive pricing, customer care, financing, and free estimates. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturdays from 9 to 3. Extreme Outdoor Power, where they don't sell just mowers, they sell lifestyles. Book your next hotel stay at the Super 8 by Wyndham in Fremont. Conveniently located just minutes from historic downtown Fremont, the Fremont Splash Station, and the Fremont State Lakes. Our pet-friendly hotel offers affordable accommodations with easy access to all of our area's major attractions, including shopping, restaurants, and a multitude of outdoor activities the whole family can enjoy. Located at 1250 East 23rd Street. Book online now at wyndhamhotels.com/Super8.
Through 3.5 here at historic Moeller Field, and we just saw our first big offensive inning of the championship series between the Spuds and the Moo, as Casper plated 3 and had that off of 4 hits to take a 4-1 lead here in Game 1 of the Independence League Baseball Championship Series. The Moo will send the bottom of their lineup, 7, 8, and 9 players to the plate in Miles Meadows, Isaac Bonner, and Dylan Brandenburg. Meadows looking for his first hit of the day, grounded out to second base his first time up. Meadows hitting .279 entering today, but that batting average has just shot up over the past couple of weeks. Here's the first pitch. That misses high and away. 4 ball, 1 ball, and no strikes. Over the last week, Meadows has just been hitting the ball as well as anyone in the league. Here's the 1-0. Meadows pops one right side. Phillips drifting into foul territory in the infield and makes the grab for out number 1. So this takes a couple of pitches to retire Meadows, and 1 away here with Isaac Bonner coming to the plate. So Estrada's figured into a nice rhythm here in the 4th inning. Gave up a single and a run in the second, but since then we've seen only walks, hit by pitches, and outs. As first pitch misses for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Estrada's been one of the aces this season for the Spuds. The 1-0 hits the outside part of the zone for a strike, 1-1. Estrada seemed to have found this strike zone very well. He's been able to paint all around. Here comes the 1-1. Misses high and inside. Evens out the count, or moves Bonner ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike. Bonner walked in the second, came all the way around the third base, but was stranded. Here's the 2-1. It's going to be Bounced on the left side. Diving stop by the third baseman. Throw across the diamond. Not in time. Bonner beats out the throw on a slow roller to third base. It was a nice diving stop by Schlotterback, but Bonner reaches. And that will be a one-out single for the third baseman with Dylan Brandenburg coming to the plate.
The first baseman, number 9, Dylan Brandenburg.
Brandenburg singled in the second inning, came around to second base. Dylan just changed his walk-up song, first pitch, in there for a strike. Song, The Stokes, used by Tennessee's Billy Amick. He made it famous for baseball players this past season. As pickoff attempt at first, not in time. All the Tennessee fans would stand up and clap along to the song, and looks like Brandenburg's got a couple of the Moo fans doing the same here at historic Moeller Field. No balls and a strike on the Moo first baseman. Here's the 0-1, breaking ball, misses high. Evens out the count at 1 apiece. The throw back to Estrada was a little high. He jumped, couldn't make the grab, and his shortstop, Stocking, will come over and get it back for him. Estrada standing at just 5'8". Not a super big, imposing presence on the mound, but he has his stuff. And it's shown here through the first 3 and the third innings pitched by the right-hander. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just hits the bottom corner of the zone. Brandenburg not happy with that call, but he'll fall behind in the count 1-2. 1 away in the bottom of the fourth inning, a 4-1 Casper lead over Fremont. Meadows popped out to start this inning, but single from Isaac Bonner kept it alive. Next pitch, breaking ball, cold strike on the outside bottom part of the zone. And that will be another strikeout here from Estrada, his second of the day. And there's 2 away with Josh Blount coming to the plate.
Now batting.
Josh Blount, the leadoff man who is making his third plate appearance of the day in just the fourth inning. So the Moo are finding ways to get through their order. They're just hoping the runs will come and follow. 3 hits for Fremont, but just 1 run. 4 hits for Casper and 4 runs. Estrada looks in for the sign from his catcher, Burt. Runner at first pitch is in there for a strike. No balls and a strike to Josh Blount. Blount entered today hitting .309, trying to stay above that 300 batting average. Throw to first, bounces away from Phillips, and Bonner will think about second and then holds back. The throw that bounced right around the glove there of Phillips and just traveled into shallow foul territory there in right field. Would have been a close play. Bonner took off for second, so they'll hold him there. Tyler Dunham coaching first base tonight for the Moo. Connor McGonigal over at third base. No balls in the strike to the lefty Josh Blount. Estrada readies and fires. Breaking ball grounded right side, easily played by Flatt, who will toss it over to first in time. A 1-out single for Isaac Bonner. He's stranded at first base. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We're through 4 here at historic Moeller Field. And with that, it's time for our bathroom break, brought to you by WeC Plumbing, Heating, and Excavating, who bring you this bathroom break. When something messy breaks, remember, your duty is our duty at WeC Plumbing. We'll be back in just a second. Don't go anywhere. This is Fremont Moo Baseball. Star Lines is a family-owned and operated charter bus company that has been serving customers nationwide since 1995. With 12 hubs across the U.S. and a varied fleet including minibuses, motor coaches, sleeper buses, and double-decker motor coaches, we are able to accommodate any size group, large or small, to any destination, near or far. With almost 30 years in the travel and tourism industry, our reputation for superior safety, impeccable equipment, and unparalleled customer service makes us the right choice for your group transportation needs. Now hiring full and part-time drivers.
Trust your heart to the team at Methodist for expert cardiac care that makes a life-changing difference. From specialized testing and imaging to comprehensive surgical options, including the most advanced procedures, we provide the personalized care that you expect from the Methodist name. Learn more about our heart and vascular care by visiting bestcare.org/heart. That's bestcare.org/heart. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Back at historic Moeller Field, Rich Ray along back with you as we go to the top of the 5th inning. The Fremont Moo trailed the Casper Spuds by a score of 4-1. The Spuds having a big 4th inning when they played 3 runs off 4 hits, and Fremont unable to respond to that in the bottom half of the 4th. So we go to the 5th, where the first 3 batters for the Spuds will be 9, 1, and 2 in the order: Parker Burt, Elijah Reeves, and Dylan Schlotterback. Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency, your partner in managing risk. Your future is limitless. Let Inspro take you there. Go to marshmma.com to learn more. So here's Parker Burt, who will step to the plate 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out swinging against O'Malley his first time around, and that was in the 3rd inning. Both teams plated a run in the 2nd, but Casper put up 3 there in the top of the 4th. So O'Malley will get ready to go to work. And here's the first pitch of the 5th inning. High and outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Parker Burt, with top of the order Elijah Reeves to bat next. So a great response by Casper after Fremont tied it 2 innings later to take the lead. Next pitch is going to catch the outside corner for a strike. This count evens here on Parker Burt. 1 ball and 1 strike. On a humid Tuesday night here in Fremont, Nebraska. Here's the 1-1 on the way. Fastball is down low for ball 2. It's the count out, 2 balls and a strike. At the Spuds, scored 3 runs off of 4 hits, all with 1 out in the last inning. 2-1 pitch, catches the outside corner for strike 2. It's the count on Parker Burt, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Robert O'Malley's got his sign. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air toward left, hit well. Back by the fence, Terosian looks up, and it's off the top of the fence. Terosian picks it up, quickly will toss it back in, and it'll be a single off the Moeller Monster for Parker Burt. Got something that he could handle and was able to give it a ride. So that will bring the top of the order back to the plate now for Casper. In the right fielder, number 24, Elijah Reeves. Reeves is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch, and he's also fouled out wide of first base. 0 for 1 officially, I beg your pardon. First pitch to Reeves. He shows bunt, pops it up, foul ball. Back behind us, and out of play. And the count here on Elijah Reeves is no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count on Elijah Reeves, the right fielder. Schlotterback would be next. O'Malley's 0-1 pitch. And Reeves swings and foul tips it in the glove of Fucino for strike 2. So the count on Elijah Reeves, no balls and 2 strikes. Runner first, nobody out. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And Casper leads Fremont 4-1. 0-2 from O'Malley. Breaking ball swung on a foul back to the right side, and the count stays at 0-2. It's the thing that the Casper has been able to do all season long, is put together multi-run innings and able to put together a big one there in that 4th. No balls and 2 strikes the count. The kick and the pitch. Fastball, called strike 3 at the knees for out number 1. So O'Malley gets a strikeout, and that's Robert's second strikeout of the night. And there are 2 away here in the 5th. I beg your pardon, that's 1 away. I beg your pardon. So brings to the plate the third baseman, number 31, Dylan Schlotterback. Schlotterback is 0 for 2. He's flown out to left. He's also popped up to shortstop. So Burt remains over at first base. First pitch, Schlotterback taps it off the end of the bat. It will be picked up by O'Malley. He's got to sprint to the bag himself to get there, and was able to beat Schlotterback to the bag as Brandenburg went wide all the way over to the right and vacated first base. So Schlotterback is out 1 unassisted for the 2nd out. And that will advance Parker Burt to second base with 2 away. And that now will bring to the plate the designated hitter, number 26, Kenny Jackson. Jackson is 0 for 2. He's flown out to right field, and he's also popped up wide at first base. 4-1 in favor of the Spuds. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Casper has Parker Burt at second with 2 down. The kick and pitch by O'Malley. Breaking ball swung on and poked out towards center field. Meadows coming in on the run. He'll reach up and make the catch for the final out of the inning. So Jackson flies out to center field, and after giving up 3 in the 4th, Robert O'Malley able to respond and strand one base runner without giving up a run in the 5th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left. Midway through tonight's contest, the Casper Spuds lead the Fremont Moo by a score of 4-1. And we'll be back with more in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Fremont's place to be is The Door in downtown Fremont. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 1 a.m. and Sundays from 11 to 1 a.m. The Door has great food, drinks, and an outdoor patio that is second to none. The grill is always on at The Door, and all items are available for takeout. Call 402-727-8911 to place your order. Follow The Door on Facebook, located at 325 North Main Street in Fremont. The Door, beer, booze, burgers, and other stuff. We go to the bottom of the 5th at historic Moeller Field. It is a 4-1 Casper Spuds lead in Game 1 of the Best of 5 Independence League Baseball Championship Series. With Alex Burstein, I'm Rich Ray. Jonathan Johnson's on our video control for YouTube. And Fremont will try to get things going here against Estrada, Justin Estrada here in the 5th, with the 2, 3, and 4 batters, Jack Terosian, Cooper Fucino, and Carter Sintek. Estrada this evening has given up 1 run, and he has scattered 3 hits. He has struck out 2. He's had really good control. He's walked 3, and he has hit 1 batter. And so Jack Terosian, who's 0 for 2 tonight, will step to the plate here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Fremont Moo Baseball brought to you in part by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. So Jack Terosian will step to the plate. Couple flyouts to left. Light breeze blowing in from left and left center, across the field from left to right. So Estrada ready to go to work against Jack Terosian. First pitch, and he takes it down low for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Terosian. Cooper Fucino awaits. Well, do the Moo have a multi-run inning in them? Here comes the 1-0. Terosian takes this one off the corner, and it's now ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Terosian. Jack's done a really good job going toward left center, hitting the ball this year. 2-0 breaking ball, and it's in there for a strike. It's the count now 2-1 to Terosian. Estrada has got the sign from Burt. 2-1 on the way. That breaking ball is outside for ball 3. It's the count 3 balls and a strike on Jack Terosian. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast tonight on this humid Tuesday evening at historic Moeller Field. The 3-1. Terosian taps this one up the right side. Up the first base line, it's going to roll foul. As letting it go foul was Estrada. If he picked it up, he was going to have to hustle to get a play, plus have to throw around Terosian running up the line. So Estrada made a good decision there to let it go foul. And so the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes here on Jack Terosian. One concern I know the coaches will have for the Moo is that Robert O'Malley's pitch count is starting to climb up there a little bit. Midway through last inning, he was at 66 pitches, and so the more he gets up there, the more of a concern that might be. But getting a start in the championship series, try to go as long as you possibly can to help out the bullpen. Estrada, 3-2 pitch to Terosian. He swings and fouls it straight back. Good fastball in on the hands, and Terosian just got underneath the baseball and fouled it back. So the count stays full here at 3-2. Terosian holds that bat out from his chest. The 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball, called strike 3. So Terosian caught looking. Good breaking ball from Estrada, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the contest, and there's 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So with 1 down, it brings to the plate the catcher, number 24, Cooper Fucino. Fucino has drawn a walk. He's also been hit by a pitch. So the Moo trying to get something going here against Estrada. Estrada coming in with a 3-0 mark on the year. The wind in the first pitch here to Cooper Fucino. It's a breaking ball in the dirt and bounces away. Kind of an altered windup there from Estrada. He stepped back and then just kind of completely stopped, but of course you're allowed to do so with nobody on base. Still trying to shake it up a little bit. 1 ball and no strikes here on Fucino. The Spuds about hit the Moo in this ball game 5-3. Here's the 1-0. Fucino swings and hits this one out towards short, and it's in the left field for a base hit. A diving effort by Stocking to his right, but couldn't quite get to the baseball. And it's a 1-out single for Cooper Fucino here in the 5th. So that'll bring to the plate the Moo shortstop, number 11, Carter Sintek. Sintek is 0 for 2. He's hit into an inning-ending fielder's choice in the first inning. Then he fouled out down the right field line in the 3rd. So Estrada out of the stretch with Fucino at first base. First pitch to Sintek. It's a fastball at the knees for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike on Carter Sintek. Parker Mooney waits on deck. Count of no balls and 1 strike here on Sintek. Next pitch on the way. Breaking ball that floats in there for strike 2. So Estrada working the top and the bottom of the zone and finding a strike both ways. No balls and 2 strikes on Carter Sintek. Estrada receives the sign from Burt. Now he brings the hands to the chest, and now the 0-2 pitch. Sintek swings and just got a piece of it to foul it off. The count stays at no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 here on Carter Sintek. A couple of clouds right up above us, but nothing of any threat of any rain at all. Just kind of low clouds here tonight. 0-2 on Sintek. Estrada ready, and now the next pitch. Swung on, a bouncer over the mound, out by second base. Will be fielded, flipped back to second for 1, and the Spuds will get the lead runner. It's a nice play as Chandler was able to come with it. Chandler Stocking was able to come up with it, and then flip it back to Wesley Flatt to force out Fucino. So 2 away. And that'll bring to the plate now the designated hitter, number 32, Parker Mooney. Mooney's 1 for 1, singled and scored in the 2nd, drew a walk in the 3rd. First pitch. Mooney takes it down in the dirt, and a good block by Burt as Sintek cannot advance. So the count on Parker Mooney, 1 ball and no strikes. And Parker Mooney would like a new baseball from home plate umpire Braxton Arndt and receives it. 2nd year in a row, these 2 teams playing in the championship series. One ball and no strikes. Next pitch, it's going to miss. So now 2-0 to Mooney. The inning began when Estrada struck out Terosian looking, when Cooper Fucino singled, and Sintek reached on a fielder's choice. The 2-0. Mooney swings, hits this ball in the air toward right field. It's got some power to it. Back to the fence, and it's going to be gone. Parker Mooney, a 2-run home run, and it's a 4-3 ball game. There's that pop in the bat we've been talking about from Mooney, and he squared that one up and knocks it out of the ballpark for his first home run of the season. Parker Mooney now makes it 4-3. So with 2 down, the inning will continue. This coming to the plate will be the second baseman, number 34, Connor Peterson. Our first home run of the championship series. A 2-run shot by Parker Mooney just to the right of the scoreboard in right center field. The wind and the pitch to Peterson. He takes a fastball high, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Peterson. Boy, we've been seeing it in batting practice from Parker Mooney. Is that how he's just been crushing the baseball, and it was just a matter of time. As this pitch is down low, it's now 2-0. Just a matter of time that he was going to square one up in live action and got one there. And it helps out the Moo to cut this to a 1-run game. 2 balls and no strikes here on Connor Peterson. The next pitch. Peterson takes it above the hands for ball 3. So the count now 3-0 on Peterson, the second baseman, with Miles Meadows awaiting on deck. 4-3, Casper. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Estrada's 1-3-0 pitch. And Peterson steps away from one inside for ball 4. So a 2-out walk extends the inning. And that is going to bring a trip to the mound here from Casper head coach James Batten. I want to remind you that Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant. La Hacienda serves up Fremont's favorite authentic Mexican cuisine, and they are located at 3140 East Elk Lane. 4-3 our score, and this will be a conversation to maybe allow a little activity to get going down to the bullpen. Don't see much of movement down there at this particular time. In the meantime, what do you say we check the Major League Baseball scoreboard? A lot of games in progress tonight. Bottom of the ninth in Philadelphia, the Yankees lead the Phillies 5-4. Top of the ninth in Tampa Bay, the Rays on top of the Marlins 9-3. Midway through the 8th inning in Cincinnati, the Reds lead the Cubs 5-3. Top of the 8th at Fenway Park, Seattle leads Boston 10-6. Bottom of the 5th inning in St. Louis, the Cardinals on top of the Rangers 4-1. Top of the 6th in Milwaukee, the Braves lead the Brewers 5-0. Bottom of the 7th in Chicago, the White Sox lead the Royals 2-1. Top of the 6th inning in Houston, the Pirates on top of the Astros 3-1. Just getting underway in Los Angeles, where the Rockies and the Angels are scoreless. And there were 3 finals earlier today. Cleveland defeated Detroit 5-0. Baltimore over Toronto 6-2. The Mets shut out the Twins 2-0. Later tonight, the Dodgers are at the Padres, Nationals at the Diamondbacks, and the A's are at the Giants. So here's Miles Meadows coming to the plate. Runner at first with 2 down. First pitch to Meadows is a breaking ball, and it's in there for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike here to Miles Meadows, who's 0 for 2. He's grounded to second, and he has popped up wide at first. 4-3 the score. We're in the bottom of the 5th as Parker Moody hit a 2-run home run to cut into the Spuds lead. The 0-1 pitch to Meadows. Takes a breaking ball outside, and a great job by Burt to slide to his right and keep his body in front of the baseball. So Peterson could not advance. So the count now 1 ball and 1 strike on Miles Meadows, the center fielder. Isaac Bonner awaiting on deck. Moo would love to try to get Peterson in score position here somehow, some way. Stretch and a 1-1 pitch. Meadows swings at a breaking ball and is out in front and misses. So Estrada's ahead in the count here at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 on Miles Meadows. Meadows shorten up a little bit on the bat here and try to see if he can't put it in play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Peterson takes off the pitch. Breaking ball that didn't break, stayed up, and over the head of Meadows for ball 2. So Connor Peterson steals second. And now that runner's in scoring position. And the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes on Miles Meadows. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Spuds. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Moo. Estrada's got his sign. Hands to the chest. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and popped into the air towards shallow right center field. Coming in from right is Reeves. He'll make the catch, and that is the final out of the inning. So Meadows flies out to right. That's going to do it for the Moo, but Fremont gets 2 runs courtesy of the 2-run home run by Parker Mooney. There were a total of 2 hits in the inning. There were no errors, and there was 1 runner left on base. We have played 5 at historic Moeller Field, where the Casper Spuds lead the Fremont Moo by the score of 4-3. When we come back, Alex Burstein will take you through innings 6 and 7 when we return. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Find your purpose with work that matters. Methodist is hiring for clinical and non-clinical positions throughout our health system. Join a team that's making a difference and take advantage of a range of benefits like medical, vision and dental, flexible scheduling, and tuition assistance. To find all of our opportunities and apply online, go to bestcare.org/jobs. That's bestcare.org/jobs. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Fremont's place to be is The Door in downtown Fremont. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 1 a.m. and Sundays from 11 to 1 a.m. The Door has great food, drinks, and an outdoor patio that is second to none. The grill is always on at The Door, and all items are available for takeout. Call 402-727-8911 to place your order. Follow The Door on Facebook, located at 325 North Main Street in Fremont. The Door, beer, booze, burgers, and other stuff. Play in the Nebraska Lottery today for your chance to win. Play Trucks and Bucks for your chance to win one of 7 remaining Ford F-150s. Top prize odds are 1 in 336,000. The Nebraska Lottery has provided funding, fortune, and fun to the Cornhusker State for 30 years. The Nebraska Lottery has also given back $978 million to Nebraska through education, wildlife habitats, and the Nebraska State Fair. Stop by a local retailer and pick up a ticket for one of your favorite games today. The Nebraska Lottery. Must be 19. Please play responsibly. If you're in need of lawn equipment products or repair, contact the professionals at Extreme Outdoor Power at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont. Bring in your lawn equipment and get a same-day free estimate. Call 402-721-1905 for more information or to set up an appointment. Plus, check out the power equipment accessories Extreme Outdoor Power has available. You'll see why Extreme Outdoor Power is the #1 choice for lawn mowers, competitive pricing, customer care, financing, and free estimates. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturdays from 9 to 3. Extreme Outdoor Power, where they don't sell just mowers, they sell lifestyles.
We move to inning number 6 here at historic Moeller Field. Alex Burstein with you here for Game 1 of the Independence League Baseball Championship Series. The Moo with a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 5th to get back into this one. Parker Mooney with a shot over the right field wall to bring this to a 4-3 game. Robert O'Malley will stay in for another inning of work, facing off against Josh Phillips, the 4-hitter. 4, 5, and 6 guys for the Spuds this inning. O'Malley sets straight up, kicks his leg, first pitch on its way, rope towards right field and drops for a single. So liner towards shallow right field, and Phillips is aboard with his second hit of the day. And there's one on with no outs here in the top of the 6th. Well, Phillips likes to get going early in counts, and he did just that. Pounces at the first pitch he sees. And now we'll see what O'Malley can do with a runner on here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt is Chase Burke. The throw from Bonner is in time, but a nice play there by Burke to advance Josh Phillips to second base, and there's a runner in scoring position, and it looks like they may have called him safe. Brandenburg is in disbelief, and now the umpires are going to come together. It was the first base umpire, Michael Andrick, who had that call. He's coming over to talk with Connor McGonigal. Looks like he's pointing to his leg, so I believe he said Brandenburg was not on the bag. It was a nice play by Bonner, but instead it looks like there's going to be 2 on with no outs on what looked like a pretty routine bunt coverage for the Moo. So an error here on Dylan Brandenburg. Back-to-back runners reach to start off the 6th. And there's 2 on with none away. Fans not happy here at Moeller Field on a very close play. And so plays like that can make the difference here in close games between 2 very solid squads in the Moo and the Spuds. 4-3, Casper with the edge here in the top of the 6th. And Wesley Flatt at the plate. Leads at first and second. Brandenburg playing in. He shows bunt, and it will go foul. So Brandenburg playing in on the right side, anticipating a bunt here from Flatt. The rest of the infield playing pretty normally. Connor Peterson at second base, Carter Sintek at short, Isaac Bonner over at third. Moo making some adjustments, not having Keaton Anderson for this series, who was mainly at second base. Brandenburg comes in again, 0-1. The pitch, runners take, it's a bunt down the third base line and goes foul. So Flatt shows bunt on his first 2 pitches of this at-bat, but they both go foul, and he'll be down 0-2 in the count and will likely have to swing away the rest of this at-bat. Both the runners took. It would have been a double steal by Burke and Phillips. Instead, they'll probably have to stay set here. Flatt waves his bat, reached via an air, and doubled his last time up. 2 runs already today. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, hit high on the left side of the field. Coming in is Tarosian in left field, and makes the grab. Apologies, that was Peterson at second base. Ball traveled to the right side, and Peterson makes the grab. So 1 away on a high pop-up by Wesley Flatt. And there's a 1 away for Chandler Stocking with 2 runners on. Chase Burke at first base, Josh Phillips at second. We'll see if the Spuds consider bunting again. Stocking, open stance. Long wait. Here's the first pitch. That one taken outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. on the shortstop. Out of the College of Idaho, singled with an RBI his last time up, 1 for 2 today. And trying to knock in another run or two here in the top of the 6th to extend this Casper lead once again. O'Malley checks towards second. Here's the 1-0. Fastball popped foul to the right-hand side, out of play. Evens out the count at 1 apiece. Stocking, a very skilled middle infielder. We've seen him make a couple of nice plays tonight. Been the primary shortstop this season for Casper. 1 ball and 1 strikes. Here's the next pitch. Breaking ball hit towards left center and drops for a single. Phillips turns to third. There's going to be a throw to third base as all the runners will be safe. Advancing to second on the throw is Stocking, and that's an RBI single from Chandler Stocking. Phillips scores, and it's a 5-3 ball game. It's a nice small hit out to left center field. Meadows had to come in and tried to throw to third to get Chase Burke, but Burke's in safely to third base. There's 2 runners still in scoring position, and just 1 away as the infields, or Fucino's going to come in to have a word with O'Malley, and Bonner will come from third to talk as well. Matt Marsick coming to the plate. He flew into a double play his last time up on a nice throw from Jack Tarosian in left field. He gunned down Chandler Stocking, who had thought it was a hit, was at second base, and had to sprint back to first. That ended the dangerous 4th inning, 3 runs for the Spuds. That's still the most runs we've seen in an inning by either of these teams. 5-3. Moo trailing, top of inning number 6 here. Game 1 of the Independence League Championship Series. Matt Marsick at the plate, swings and misses at the first pitch. Fastball, no balls and a strike on the outfielder. Playing out in left field tonight. It's a very skilled Spuds outfield. The 0-1. Going to be bounced back to the pitcher O'Malley. Once again has to sprint to the bag. Brandenburg wasn't there, and easily beating him is Marsick. So Brandenburg was playing to back him up, but Peterson was already there. So O'Malley has no one to throw to. And Marsick, a very speedy player, gets to first base. Both the runners stay at second and third, and now Connor McGonigal is going to come to the mound. We'll see if this is a pitcher's change or just a check on O'Malley, and he's going to call to the pen. So we'll take a quick break here at historic Moeller Field as Robert O'Malley exits the game. It's a 5-3 Moo trail the Spuds. Don't go anywhere. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Kills Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Kills Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Kills is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Kills Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Back here at historic Moeller Field, top of inning number 6, the Spuds leading the Moo 5-3. They played 1 already, and we'll see our first pitching change of the day as Dylan Dreesen will come in to relieve Robert O'Malley, who ends up going 5 in the 3rd innings, giving up 5 runs and 8 hits to this Moo squad. Dreesen started off this season as a starter for the Moo, took a few weeks of a break after he reached his inning count for the summer, but now is back in a relief role. In his 4 starts earlier this year, he was dominant, only picked up 1 win, but was flexing one of the best ERAs on the team, currently at a 1.875 ERA in 24 innings pitched. He's pitched against this Casper team earlier this year, actually picked up the win. Excuse me, he's at a 2-1 record, not 1-0. But Dreesen picked up the win against Casper, going 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and the big number, 10 strikeouts, and a big effort against this Spuds team. So we'll see what Dreesen can do against a very potent Spuds offense. Matt Marsick just reached on a single. So it's runners at every single base. Bases loaded. 1 run already across the plate. And Josh Phillips, Chase Burke at third, Chandler Stocking at second. And as we mentioned, Matt Marsick at first base. Parker Burt, Elijah Reeves, and Dylan Schlotherback due up to the plate. So really important if Dreesen can get this first out, because then you're facing off against the top of the lineup. But if you can get the big out here, then you have a lot more opportunities. Dreesen's first pitch in there for a strike. Dreesen has one of the fastest fastballs you're going to see in the Independence League. A South Dakota State product. He has that Division I velo. As he looks in, here's the 0-1. Another fastball, another strike, and Dreesen quickly moves ahead 0-2. So we've seen that fastball 2 times tonight. The other very dangerous pitch for Dylan is a slider that gets batters fooled a lot. Here's the 0-2. Another fastball swung on him, is strike 3, and just takes 3 pitches out of the pen for Dylan Dreesen to get his first strikeout of the night. And there's 2 away with Elijah Reeves coming to the plate. A very big opportunity for Fremont to get out of this bases-loaded situation with only 1 run given up. Josh Phillips singled to start the inning, came around to score. And now Elijah Reeves at the plate. First pitch, fastball, and that's going to be fouled back. 0-1 the count. Reeves entered today hitting .407. He's 0 for 2 today with a hit by pitch, a fly out to right field, and a strikeout looking. Here's the 0-1, and that's going to bounce in the dirt out of play, and 1 run comes home to score on the wild pitch. The pitch went all the way to the backstop. Chase Burke sprints home, and the lead up to 7-3 for the Spuds. 6-3. 2 runs this inning for Casper. They scored 1 in the second to take an early lead, 3 in the fourth to take back the lead, and now 2 more for some insurance here, up by 3. As it's a 1-1 count on Reeves. Next pitch. In there for a strike. And Dreesen 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Runners at second and third base. Chandler Stocking at third. Matt Marsick at second. Dreesen, his open stance on the mound. Fires the 1-2. And that one is again low. Fucino lost it, but it's right to his right. So runners will be forced to stay at second and third. But evens out the count at 2-2. And that's one of the struggles we've seen out of Dreesen. He has a lot of speed, but sometimes struggle's been a control. Control has been a struggle for the right-hander. Here's the 2-2. Misses high. And we'll move to a full count on Elijah Reeves. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Top of the 6 here at historic Moeller Field. Dreesen sets. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one's low. Bounces away from Fucino. And scoring from third is Chandler Stocking on the walk. So Elijah Reeves moves to first base. The lead now up to 7-3 for the Spuds. And another big inning for the Casper offense, who are making work of some wild pitches from Dylan Dreesen. Came in and was looking very solid in his first batter, a strikeout to Parker Burt, but 2 wild pitches on that at-bat. Scored 2 runs. 1 by Chandler Stocking and 1 by Chase Burke. So runners at the corners, Dylan Schlotherback coming to the plate. First pitch. It's going to be swung on him, just tipped into the glove of Fucino for a strike. 0-1 the count. 8 hits on the day for Casper, and they've gotten 7 strikes. They've got 7 runs to go with it. 7-3, Casper leads. Here's the 0-1. Runner takes, pitch is low. Fucino won't throw down, and Elijah Reeves is in the second with a stolen base. A 1-1 count on Dylan Schlotherback, one of the hotter bats on this Casper team. Had 27 RBIs on the road this season. Trying to add a couple here. The 1-1. Schlotherback takes low. Moves ahead in the count. 2-1. This Casper team's been consistent on the road, at home, just anywhere you put them. They're a team that is really good on offense and have a very solid bullpen and defense as well. 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch. It's going to be swung on, hit towards left field, and that one's past a diving Syntax. 1 run's in to score, another run trots home the score. Matt Marsick and Elijah Reeves both come in from scoring position across home plate. And the Spuds have broken this one open 9-3 in the top of inning number 6. It's a ball hit low to the ground, but on a liner past a diving Carter Sintek at short. So got into left field, and now the inning keeps on going with the lefty Kenny Jackson coming to the plate. First pitch is popped foul, out of play. No balls and a strike to Jackson. We mentioned Slotherback and RBIs on the road go together. He's now up to 29 on the season here when not playing at Mike Lansing Field. 56 total RBIs for the third baseman. As Jackson looks at the 0-1 and takes low. Evens out the count at 1-1. Inning started with a single from Josh Phillips. Chase Burke reached via an error. Pop out from Wesley Flatt. Pair of singles and a strikeout, and then Reeves and Slotherback for walk and single. Here's the 1-1. Taken on the inside part of the zone for a strike. And Dreesen now one strike away from getting out of this inning. 4 of these runs will be charged to Robert O'Malley, although one of them will not be earned. Here's the 1-2. Runner takes. It's inside. Gets away from Fucino and safely into second base is Slotherback. Josh Phillips awaits on deck. He's the hitter who started off this inning. So the Spuds have hit through the order here in the top of the 6th. Casper in control here in Game 1 of the Independence League Championship Series. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dreesen, an open stance on the mound. Here comes the next pitch. Check swing, the appeal to second. They say he didn't go, and we'll move to a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Kenny Jackson. 2 away with a runner in scoring position.
Put your hands together.
5 runs already across this plate for across the plate this inning for Casper. They're trying to keep it at Moo are trying to keep it at a 6-run deficit. Dreesen ready. Here's the 3-2. It's going to be popped back into the netting here behind home plate, and we'll do the full count pitch again. Jackson looking for his first reach today. He's 0 for 3 with a fly out to right and center, as well as a pop out to first base. Not a usual day for Jackson, who's been a power hitter. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. It was in the dirt, but Fucino tags Jackson, and Dreesen's second strikeout of the inning brings us to a close, but not before 5 runs come across the plate in the top of the 6th for Casper off of 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base. It's a 9-3 Casper lead. We're through 5.5 here at historic Moeller Field. Don't go anywhere. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Kills Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Kills is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Kills Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
85-100.
You can't help but notice the Made in America trend lately, and now that trend has reached the Fremont eyewear market with American-made luxury glasses from State Optical. I'm Dr. Steve Alcorn at Bloom Optical in Fremont. State Optical designs are different, not only because they're made in Chicago, but they're genuinely authentic, handcrafted designs with individual style. Come in and browse, see how they look on you. At Bloom Optical, where we care about your eye care, your eyewear, and most importantly, we care about you.
Through 5.5 here at historic Moeller Field, the Casper Spuds in control 9-3 here at historic Moeller Field. This is Game 1 of the Independence League Baseball Championship Series. So both these teams looking to get an early edge, but the Spuds in better position to do so as Estrada will stay in for another inning of work. Justin Estrada's looked really good. Minus last inning, a little bit of struggles, gave up a pair of runs. Isaac Bonner at the plate. First pitch to the lefty is fouled back for a strike. No balls and 1 strike on the third baseman. Bonner's had a good day so far. Walked into second, came around to third, and then singled in the fourth, but was stranded at first base. The Moo with 5 hits here today. Here's the 0-1. That one poked up the middle, but should be playable for Stocking at short. Throws it across the diamond and just beats a very fast Bonner down there to first base. So a 6-3 putout gets us going here in the bottom of the 6th. And it'll bring Dylan Brandenburg to the plate. Dylan had a nice single in the second inning. Took home a run. Parker Mooney came to score on that Brandenburg single. But since then, just a strikeout. So trying to get back on the hit board here for Fremont. First pitch to the righty. Swung on, poked towards right field, and that will drop for a single. Dylan Brandenburg turning first. He'll stay in there with a one-out single. And a nice piece of hitting there from Dylan Brandenburg going opposite field down the right field line. And the Moo have a runner on with one away here in inning number 6.
Now batting right fielder.
It's a nice piece of hitting there from Dylan Brandenburg. He was one of the first Moo hitters to reach 2 hits today. Parker Mooney also has 2. So those two making up a good chunk of this Moo offense as Josh Blount comes to the plate, a lefty. Face off here against Estrada. Runner at first base for the Moo. First pitch. Misses low. Good stop there from Burt to keep it from going to the backstop. And Blount will move ahead in the count 1-0. 4 left-handed hitters in the starting lineup today for the Moo. Don't always see that, but the Moo have figured out late in the season a lot of this offense comes from their lefties. Blount, one of them. Head in the count 1-0. Next pitch. Taken inside for a strike. Evens out the count at 1 apiece. Blount, obviously a lefty. Right behind him in the lineup, Jack Tarosian. A left-handed hitter. We've seen Parker Mooney hit a home run tonight. He bats from the lefty's batter's box. And Isaac Bonner, a left-handed hitter. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one misses low. See, I'm the opposite of all these guys. I write as a lefty, do all my everyday stuff as a lefty, but when I swing a baseball bat, I'm a right-handed hitter. Not that I do much swinging of a baseball bat nowadays. Leave it to the players on the field. 2 balls and a strike on the lefty Josh Blount. Runner at first base. Here comes the next pitch. Swung on and hit foul. Evens out the count at 2 apiece. Blount looking for his first reach today. Pair of ground outs to second base in the first and the fourth. Sandwiched between those was a strikeout in inning number 2. Already the 4th plate appearance for Blount today in inning number 6. 9-3 Spuds lead. Game 1 of the championship series. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball high and outside. And we'll move to a full count on Blount. Second straight year we've seen these two teams play in the Independence League final.
Let's go, Moo.
Casper took game 1 last year 11-5, but Fremont battled back to win the next 2. Here's the 3-2. Misses high and outside. So good patience there from Josh Blount to draw the full count walk. That's something he does very well. Jack Tarosian will come to the plate. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change here in Fremont. So that will be the day for Justin Estrada. We'll send it to a break here, and when we get back, we'll see a new pitcher for Casper. Don't go anywhere. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Succeeding on your terms takes more than ambition, talent, and hard work. It takes a partner that's committed to helping you overcome all the complexities and challenges life throws at you. A partner that leverages the power of the world's largest risk management strategy and benefits firm and is a part of your world, too. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. At Marsh McLennan Agency, they're built to help you meet the future without limits. See how they can help you thrive at marshmma.com. Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
We'll see our first new pitcher for the Spuds here in the championship series as Marnie Knipper comes to the mound, a right-hander who's a young ball player but has a lot of skill, playing at D1 University of Texas at Arlington, a South Lake, Texas native. So spends a lot of his life over there in Texas, but came to Wyoming for the summer and has been a very good reliever for this Casper squad. Knipper with 49 strikeouts on the year. That's compared to just 14 walks. That is very hard to do. So Knipper's been an excellent addition pitching-wise to this Casper squad, and they'll come in with the job of shutting down this Moo offense, who have runners at first and second base. Dylan Brandenburg's at second base. Josh Blount is at first. Justin Estrada ends up going 5 1/3 innings, giving up 3 runs to this Moo offense and 6 hits. He looked very solid throughout the outing, but as his pitch count continued to climb and gave up a single and walk back-to-back, James Batten decides it's time for a switch, and that switch will be Knipper. Seen him pitch once or twice this season against the Moo. Obviously, as a D1 arm, has some good velocity, as misses on a warm-up pitch, and that gets the fans excited here at historic Moeller Field. Casper clinging to a 9-3 lead here in Game 1 of the championship series. The Spuds were dominant of the entire year. They enter tonight with a 41-9 overall record. Didn't play 2 of their regular season games, only played in 50 out of 52, but that was more than enough for the Spuds to take home both the first half and the second half title. Won the second half by 2.5 games over the Moo. They won the overall standings by 9 games. 9 games back was Fremont, the Sawbusters 11 games back, Sasquatch 11 games back, and Oahe Zap 27 games back was how the regular season ended. It was a very close race between Hastings, Spearfish, and the Moo down to the final day of the regular season, but the Moo got the ticket and the chance to take on Casper here in the best-of-5 series. Jack Tarosian will come to the plate. He's the first batter Knipper will face here in the postseason. Tarosian's had a rough day. 2 flyouts to left field and a strikeout, which is not normal for the left fielder out of Creighton University. It's a JUCO product, committed to play with the Blue Jays. Didn't play much his first year, then had some playing time, not a lot of starts this past season, and then figures to play a bigger role in his 5th year of college eligibility. First pitch, fastball hits the bottom outside part of the zone for a strike. No balls and a strike on Tarosian. Dylan Brandenburg is at second base. Josh Blount is at first. Tarosian has 11 RBIs on the year. Now would be a great time to add to that total. Here's the 0-1. It's going to be poked towards left field and just go foul. So a nice attempt there from Tarosian to go opposite field for the left-handed hitter, but travels a little too far to the left side. Theo Hughes gathers the foul ball. Marsick had come from left field to get it and tossed it over to the Moo relief pitcher. No balls and 2 strikes on Tarosian. Next pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the left-hand side. What a weekend Theo Hughes had. Was the reliever in games 1 and 3 and took home the win in both of those games. Went from a losing record to a winning record and clinched the championship berth for Fremont. Tell he was very happy to do that. The Nebraska Wesleyan product. We'll see when he throws here in the championship series. No ball and 2 strikes. Pitch fired low. And Tarosian back in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Knipper has a very exaggerated windup. Moves his legs super high and then just fires that pitch in. Runners at first and second base. Tarosian waiting patiently for the next pitch. Here it comes. That one's inside and clips the leg of Tarosian. So a hit by pitch is the first action that that Knipper will have here. Tarosian's aboard for the first time today, and Cooper Fucino coming to the plate. This is a big chance for the Moo. We have the bases loaded, trailing by 6 here, but 1 swing of the bat, and the Moo right back in this one. Doesn't have to be a home run, but certainly wouldn't hurt. Cooper Fucino with 4 home runs, looking for a 5th on the season. His 4 already leads the team. Bridger Coleman right behind him with 3. First pitch. Misses inside, bounces off the glove of Burt, but he goes to get it, and it keeps the man at third base, Dylan Brandenburg, from coming. Brandenburg at third base, Josh Blount at second, and Jack Tarosian at first. And James Baden's going to come to the mound quickly here to talk with Knipper. So after just one batter, Baden wants to talk things over, and obviously it might have something to do with the Moo's top overall hitter at the plate. We mentioned Fucino just lost his batting average title to Caden Anderson, trying to get back that lead from the former Moo infielder. But Fucino's been very, very consistent this season when it comes to being at the plate. Been a team leader in hits, home runs, RBIs, batting average, on-base percentage, just about any statistical offensive category you can bring up. There's a pretty good chance Cooper's going to be in the top 3. And trying to add to that totals here. Runners at first, second, and third base. 1 ball, no strikes on Fucino. Carter Sintek awaits on deck. Parker Mooney, the designated hitter, in the hole. There's 1 away. Moo trailing 9-3. Next pitch, swung on, a big swing, and just got a piece of it. Foul, evens out the count at 1 apiece. Alex Alver darts to get the ball behind home plate. It's been his job most of the year when he's not on the mound for Fremont, the top closer for this Moo squad. We could possibly see him later tonight. 1 ball and 1 strikes. Next pitch, Fucino, another big swing and a miss. And Fucino falls behind in the count 1-2. This will be a big confidence booster for Knipper after hit the first batter he faced, Jack Tarosian. Tarosian sits at first base, Blount at second, Brandenburg at third. Next pitch is taken low on a fastball, evens out the count. Good take there from Fucino, who showed good plate patience this year all season long for the Moo. A walk here does the same job as a hit. Brings home a run for Fremont, who are trying to eke their way back into this one after giving up 5 runs in the top half of the 6. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knipper throws. That one popped foul back. Keeps the count even. A little bit of bullpen work coming already for Casper. The nice thing for the Spuds, they've been able to plan their pitching very strategically over the last series or 2 because they knew they were into this championship series. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit towards deep right field, giving chase, and making the catch on front of the warning track is Reeves. Runner will tag up from third and score. That's Dylan Brandenburg. The Moo get 1, and it's a 9-4 ball game. Fucino almost went opposite field to get that one. Instead, it'll be a deep fly out to right field for out number 2, but he grabs an RBI. Brandenburg comes home to score. Blount advanced to third base, and staying put at first is Jack Tarosian. And it'll be up to Carter Sintek to keep this one going. This inning going, I should say. Bottom of inning number 6 from historic Mueller Field. It's a 9-4 Spuds lead over the Moo. Sintek waiting a second as Knipper scoots around the mound. Picks up a rosin bag behind the mound and now is going to stretch and get back into position to face off against Carter Sintek. Sintek, a pair of fielders' choice here, flew out to right field in between them, but he's looking for a hit. He's only not recorded a hit in 1 game he's played in here in the second half. Runner takes towards second. First pitch is a fastball taken low for a ball. No throw down to second base, and the Moo have 2 runners in position, stolen base for Jack Tarosian. Josh Blount is 90 feet ahead of him at third. Sintek looks very loose in the righty's batter's box. Here's the 1-0. Taken low again. Well, with both of these relievers, for the Spuds and the Moo, we've seen Dylan Dreesen come in for Fremont, Knipper come in for the Spuds. The Division I guys that have the speed problem has been the control. Here's the 2-0. popped back for a foul ball. Brings us to a 2-1 count. Dreesen was able to settle things down, get a pair of strikeouts in inning number 6. Ends up getting charged with just 1 run, but a couple wild pitches. Here's the 2-1, misses outside. And Sintek 1 ball away from getting right back on base for the 3rd time tonight. And it would load the bases for the Moo, who are down by 5 here in the bottom of inning number 6. Here's the next pitch. Taken high for a ball. So Carter Sintek with some good patience at the plate. He draws a 5-pitch walk. And Parker Mooney comes to the plate. And boy, has he had a night. Started off with a single in the 2nd. Came around to score Fremont's first run of the game. Then walked in the 3rd. Got to first base. And then hit a home run. His first of the year over the right field fence in inning number 5. See what he can do this time. First pitch. Taken for a strike. Down the middle. So Mooney will fall behind quickly in the count. Played his first 2 years of college at Augustana. D2 program. 0-1. Swung on and missed. They're just tapped into the catcher's glove. Could hear that one. A lot of speed on these pitches from Knipper. So the Moo down to their final strike here in the bottom of the 6th. They have the bases loaded. Parker Mooney at the plate. Knipper, the next pitch. It's popped back. Would be headed our way if the netting wasn't here at historic Moeller Field, but luckily it is to keep everyone safe here. Solid crowd on hand for Game 1 of the Independence League Championship Series. 2 games here at Moeller Field before home field shifts to Casper for Games 3, 4, and 5. Here's the 0-2. Once again, fouled back. Mooney battling here. A little bit behind both of those pitches, but is able to get a piece of them. Even if you go back to that 2nd strike, you got a tiny piece of it, but it went into the glove of catcher Burt. Knipper looks in for the sign. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball high and away. Didn't get the movement he wanted from that one. Burt, who's a very tall catcher, is able to jump up and get that one, listed at 6'3". Looks even taller, though, behind home plate. Runners at first, 2nd, and 3rd. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Mooney. Here's the next pitch. That one taken inside for a ball. Mooney just flexed his hips to avoid getting hit by that one. Evens out the count at 2 apiece.
Let's go, Moo. Let's go, Moo.
Casper took 4 of the 6 regular season meetings. Here's the 2-2. Is hit high on the right side, foul territory, and this one should escape play. It will. So Mooney with another foul ball. His 3rd foul with 2 strikes in this at-bat to stay alive. Runners will all jog back to their base paths. Carter Sintek currently at first base. Jack Terosian at 2nd. Josh Blount, the lead runner, at 3rd. Moo trail 9-4. Bottom of the 6th. Already played 1 in Dylan Brandenburg this inning. As Fremont looking for a comeback. They'll need one here if they want to take the early lead in the championship series. Here's the 2-2. Poked towards short. Charging in is Stocking. Throws across the diamond in time. And a 6-3 putout strands the bases loaded for the Moo in the bottom of the 6th. But 1 run comes across the plate off of 1 hit. No errors. And as we mentioned, the bases stranded loaded here. We're through 6 here at historic Moeller Field. It's a 9-4 Casper lead. Don't go anywhere. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family taco pack special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $38. Be sure to check the back of your Fremont Moo tickets for a Moveless discount at La Hacienda. You can get a family taco pack anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane. Call in your family taco pack at 402-721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. They cater too.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
Through 6 innings here at historic Moeller Field in Game 1 of the Independence League Baseball Association Championship Series. The Moo looking for their 3rd title in team history, 2nd in the Independence League, and they would go back-to-back if they can find a way to win this series. But first, they'll try to come back in game number 1. It's a 9-4 Casper lead as Dylan Dreesen comes in for a 2nd inning of work. He'll face off against Josh Phillips, Chase Burke, and Wesley Flatt in his first full inning of work. Came in with 1 away last inning. Looks in for the sign. And throws the first pitch. Check swing. Doesn't matter. It's in the zone for a strike. And Phillips will move down in the count 0-1. Well, Phillips started the game off with a pop out to the catcher. As the 0-1 in there for a strike. That moved him to 0 for 6 in his last 6 at-bats. But he's responded as you'd expect the .333 hitter would, with back-to-back singles and back-to-back runs in the 4th and 6th. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch. Taken just low for a ball. I mentioned Dreesen was a starter and then left the team for a while, but he missed it here at Moeller Field. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3rd strikeout for Dylan Dreesen, and the lead batter retired here in the 7th. That's a confidence booster for the Moo defense, who really need to keep this at a 5-run game as Chase Burke comes to the plate out of the University of Jamestown. Reached his last time on an error by first baseman Dylan Brandenburg. Looked to be a routine out, but Brandenburg was off the bag. First pitch, fastball to the outside part of the zone, and no balls in the strike on Burke. Burke has 2 runs today. Here's the 0-1. Check swing. They'll peel down the first base, and the first base umpire, Michael Andrick, says no. A 3-man crew for tonight's game. Usually Independence League games are 2, but 3 for the championship series as the 1-1 misses high. And Burke will move ahead in the count, 2-1. Spuds struck first in this game. Here's a 2-1 as he'll swing and miss. Was way underneath that pitch from Dreesen. And it's a 2-2 count.
Let's go, Moo.
Fremont hasn't led tonight. They're going to have a comeback to take game 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Poked down the right field line and stays fair. At least 1 base for Burke. He's going to try to stretch it into 2. The throw from right field is cut off by the second baseman, Peterson. And a 1-out double from the center fielder, Chase Burke, keeps the inning going, 1 away, and Burke in scoring position as Casper looks to get to double digits against this Moo defense. This is a Fremont team that's put out some of their best pitchers. Robert O'Malley's been the ace this season for Fremont, and Dylan Dreesen, another one of the top guys for the Moo. And Casper showing no difficulty, 10 hits already. As Wesley Flatt comes to the plate, first pitch on its way. That's inside, and ducking away from it is Flatt. 1 ball and no strikes. Casper has hit the double-digit mark in 3 of 6 meetings with the Moo this year. First 2 games, the Moo were dominant, 3-0 and 3-2 in pitchers' duels. Here's the 1-0. Misses outside. O'Malley, the winning pitcher in one of those contests, but will not get the win tonight. Currently the pitcher of record for Fremont. 9-4, Casper leads, top 7. Runner at second base. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. A big swing that got flat off his feet towards the lefty's batter's box. So he falls to a 2-1 count. Dreesen already with 3 strikeouts, 2 in the 6th, and 1 to start off this inning to Josh Phillips. Chandler Stocking awaits on deck. Matt Marsick in the hole for this Casper team. Here's the next pitch. Breaking pitch. Gets in for a strike on the inside part of the zone. Evens out the count at 2 apiece. Casper was dominant at home this regular season, 28-3, 13-6 on the road. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Dylan Dreesen fires up a fastball, and he's now up to 4 strikeouts in 1 1/3 innings pitched. And it will be 2 away with a runner in scoring position for Chandler Stocking. A big opportunity to get the Moo out of this inning with no runs given up. Top of the 7th here. Fremont has 9 outs offensively to work with. Lights in full effect here. First pitch to the outside part of the zone for a strike. Little bit of movement there on that pitch from Dreesen. And he gets ahead in the count 0-1. It's a big get that Dreesen was available for the championship series. Here's the 0-1. And that gets away from Fucino. Bounced and into third base safely is Chase Burke. So another wild pitch. Third of the night thrown here by Dreesen. And the 10th run of the day for Casper. Now just 90 feet away from scoring. Almost 9:30 local time here in Fremont. Teams have gone back and forth. 16 combined hits, 13 combined runs. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the outside part of the zone. Dreesen moves ahead in the count 1-2. And trying to get out of this inning with 1 more strike. Runner at third base. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Dylan Dreesen strikes out the side in the 7th. Gives up a double in between to Chase Burke. He's stranded at third base. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. It's a 9-4 Casper lead as we move to the bottom of the 7th. Don't go anywhere. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
7th inning stretch, so fans get up on
That's
your
what a
feet.
solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field. You'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber since 1923. Christensen Lumber, it's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field. Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo Baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
Let's get some runs.
Through 6.5 here at historic Moeller Field, the Moo need a little bit of offensive help, trailing 9-4 to the Casper Spuds in game number 1 of the Independence League Championship Series. And they'll have a new pitcher they have to work with as Levi Graham coming into the game. Number 32, a 6'2", 200-pound right-handed pitcher out of Southern Nazarene University. He's a Chandler, Arizona native, and we'll see what Graham can bring to this Spuds bullpen. We saw Armani Knipper go an inning. And now they'll turn to their third arm here today. Connor Peterson in the batter's box. First pitch. He's taken outside. And Peterson will move ahead in the count 1-0. Battle of 2 Arizona natives who move states to play collegiate ball. Time called here. Peterson started in Arizona and then obviously moved here to Fremont to play collegiate ball at Midland University. Just wrapped up his playing career there. Here's the 1-0 taken inside. For a ball, 2 balls and no strikes on Connor Peterson. Miles Meadows awaits. Isaac Bonner in the hole. Peterson coming off a 3-hit game. Here's the 2-0. Inside and hits the left arm of Peterson. He throws his bat back near the Moo dugout. And the leadoff man aboard in inning number 7 for Fremont. 9-4 the lead for the Moo over Casper. Excuse me, for the Casper over the Moo. So this is the second straight pitcher we've seen start off their outing for Casper off a hit by pitch. Armani Knipper came in with one away in the 6th inning and immediately hit Jack DeRosian. Now Peterson with the same fate. First pitch to Miles Meadows is a high fastball chased foul to the right-hand side. That one went high into the night sky towards the parking lot here at historic Moeller Field. Hopefully all the cars are okay. Connor Peterson at first base, Moo trailing by 5. Here's the 0-1. That one bounces in the dirt. Throwing down the first is Burt, and it gets away from the first baseman, Phillips. Chasing in the second base is Connor Peterson. And on the air from the catcher, the first air tonight for the Spuds. The Moo have a runner in scoring position with no outs. Burt thought he could get creative there. Throw down to second base on a outside bouncing pitch, but was just a little bit to the left of Phillips. So, first error of the night. Burt will come out to have a word with Graham. Graham's been a solid reliever this year, a 1.2 whip. So that's about the number of base runners he gives up an inning on average. Has already given up 1 to Connor Peterson on a free pass. Hit by pitch to start off this inning. Peterson's now in second after the throwing error from Graham's catcher. 9-4, bottom of the 7th. Long wait. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and missed. Meadows chased on 2 high pitches here. That one a little more off speed, but fouled the first high pitch off to the right-hand side. Something we saw Miles do very early on in the season. Has been more patient at the plate the last couple of weeks. We'll see what he does here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Taken low and outside. Evens out the count at 2 apiece on Miles. Isaac Bonner awaits on deck. Dylan Brandenburg in the hole. Moo trail 9-4. They've plated runs in each of the last 2 innings. 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th to go along with 1 in inning number 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one taken outside on the breaking pitch. And a full count now to Miles Meadows. A good opportunity for the Moo to get 2 on here early in inning number 7. Connor Peterson with a solid lead over at second base. Beautiful night for baseball. Peterson dancing at second. Here comes a 3-2. Meadows swings and misses for the first strikeout of the night from Graham. An aggressive swing there from the center fielder, but a little bit too late. And it'll be 1 away with 1 on for Isaac Bonner. Bonner's had a solid night. Walked in the second, beat out the throw to single in the 4th before grounding out in inning number 6, but a 1-for-2 night for the third baseman. Lefty coming to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Misses outside. Second baseman flat playing on the edge of the right field grass. He knows if something gets through here on the right side, it's likely going to score Peterson from second base. So he's trying to keep anything from doing that. Shortstop Stocking checking Peterson at second. Here's the 1-0. And just misses low and outside. So see Graham here trying to chase that outside part of the zone, but hasn't had much success thus far. Moo trail 9-4, 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that misses high. Third pitcher of the night for Casper. And after a strikeout from Graham, some control struggles. He's already hit a batter. And Bonner patiently up 3-0. Here's the pitch. That's a fastball taken down the middle. Bonner not swinging at a 3-0 pitch as much as I'm sure he would have liked to. Dylan Brandenburg's on deck, and then it'll be top of the lineup for the Moo, who have 8 outs left to make up this 5-run deficit. Here's the 3-1. That one just taken outside. A bunch of borderline pitches there from Graham, but he just cannot clip that outside part of the zone. And a 1-out walk here from Isaac Bonner. The Moo have 2 runners on in scoring position with Dylan Brandenburg coming to the plate. Once again, we're going to see Burt come out to the mound to talk to Graham. This is the second time in as many batters he's come to do this. has talked for just a couple seconds with his right-handed pitcher. Burt makes the long walk back to home plate. See some bullpen action right now for Casper. This is a Casper team that has a lot of arms. Their final regular season game of the year, they used 6. Obviously, that was a game where they weren't going to waste anyone for too long. They even had their infielder, Dawson Barakani, pitch the final inning, one of his first appearances of the year. Dylan Brandenburg at the plate. Runners at first and second. First pitch taken high. A hit by pitch to Connor Peterson opened up the inning. Miles Meadows struck out swinging, and a walk from Isaac Bonner is how we have 2 on here with 1 away. Top the lineup on deck for the Moo. 1 ball, no strikes. Graham fires next pitch. That one swung on, chopped foul high out of play to the right-hand side. 1-1 with 1 away. Fremont's been stuck on 6 hits since a single from Dylan Brandenburg last inning, so 9 batters ago. Dylan trying to work some magic again. He's 2 for 3 today, a pair of singles and a strikeout. A run as well for the energetic first baseman. Here's the next pitch, swung on and missed. A big swing there from Dylan. And he's down to his last strike here in the bottom of inning number 7. 1 away, a 1-2 count on Dylan Brandenburg. Peterson at second base, Bonner at first. Here's the next pitch. Cold, strike 3 on the outside part of the zone. Dylan knew automatically he was getting rung up there as the ball hit the glove of Burt. And 2 strikeouts from Levi Graham will bring Josh Blount to the plate.
Josh Blount.
Blount looking for his first hit of the day, reached via walk last inning, came around to score. Came around the third, just missed out on scoring as the Moo stranded the bases loaded. Brandenburg did score last inning, but that's going to be an inning for the Moo you look at as very disappointing if this ends up as a losing effort, stranding the bases loaded. First pitch to Blount. It's taken inside for a strike. This is a Moo team that struggled all year long with stranding runners on all the bases, especially in scoring position. Already 10 runners left on base through the first 6 innings. No balls and a strike on Blount. Runners with their leads at first and second. Next pitch is taken low. Evens out the count at 1 apiece. Blount, a returner to this Moo team, but left before the championship series last year. So, again, his first at-bats in the Independence League Championship Series. Moo looking to come back, down 9-4 in the bottom of the 7th. Runners at first and second. Here's the 1-1. Fastball taken on the outside part of the zone. And now Fremont down to their last strike of the inning. They have 7 outs to do some damage here. Trailing 9-4, the big inning. 5 runs in the top of the 6th for the Spuds. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball. Hit in the air to left side, and that will be caught by Marsick in left field. So a line out ends the inning for the Moo, who will strand 2 more on the base paths. No runs, no hits, no 1 error, and 2 runners left on base. We're through 7 here at historic Moeller Field. It's a 9-4 Casper lead. Don't go anywhere. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo Baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger anglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet, snake, and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Back at historic Moeller Field, we go to the top of the 8th inning. The Casper Spuds leading the Fremont Moo by a score of 9-4. Rich Ray along back with you for the 8th and 9th as Matt Marsick, Parker Burt, and Elijah Reeves will be coming to the plate here against Dylan Dreesen with another inning of relief. Dreesen has worked a total of 1 2/3 so far, and he'll get set to face Marsick, who is 1 for 3 in the contest. He's flown out to center. He is flown out to left, part of a fly-out 7-3 double play, and then he also singled and scored in the 6th inning. So here's the first pitch to Marsick, and it's going to be inside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. So the Moo will have 2 more at-bats here to try to make up 5 runs, and that's difficult to do against this very talented squad of the Casper Spuds. The 1-0 gets high for ball 2. So the count now 2 balls and no strikes on Marsick. Parker Burt to bat next. Dreesen leans over the left knee to get the sign, the 2-0. And that's high for ball 3. So Dylan Dreesen falls behind here. 3 balls and no strikes. 9 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Spuds. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Moo. The big inning was a 5-run 6th inning for Casper. As here is ball 4 as Dreesen misses with the first 4 offerings to Matt Marsick. So the leadoff batter aboard this inning for the Spuds. So let's get a break to the plate. The catcher, number 29, Parker Burt. Burt is 1 for 3. He struck out twice. Sandwiched between there was a 5th inning single. So Dreesen will try to find the strike zone against Burt. First pitch, fastball in there for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike to Parker Burt. Game 2 of the championship series tomorrow night, 7:05, right back here at historic Moeller Field. And Alex and I will be on the air at 6:45 with the coverage. The 0-1 is a fastball swung and a miss for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Parker Burt. Burt's going to take some time to step out of the batter's box here and readjust that left wrap that he's got. That wrap that he's got on his left arm. And now back in the box, down no balls and 2 strikes. Runner goes. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and it's going to be hit into left field and drops in there for a base hit. Terosian's up with it. The runner's going to try to advance to third. Here comes the throw, and he is out. So Burt gets a single, but Marcy tried to stretch it from first to third, and another put out from the outfield by Jack Terosian here in the ballgame. That's his second. So there's 1 away, and that'll bring back to the plate the top of the order in Elijah Reeves. Reeves tonight is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch, fouled out wide of first, struck out looking, walked, stole a base, and scored a run. First pitch, tried to hold up. It goes to the zone, and strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Elijah Reeves with Dylan Schlotterbeck to bat next. So that was the 11th hit recorded by the Spuds in this ballgame. Now the 0-1. Fastball down low, and it's picked by Fucino. Count evens. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 to Elijah Reeves. 9-4, Casper leads it here in Game 1 of this best-of-5 championship series. 1-1 the count here on Reeves. Next pitch. Fastball a little bit high. The count now goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Game 2 back here tomorrow night. Thursday's an off day. Friday, we're in Casper at Mike Lanson Field. 8 o'clock Central Time will be first pitch. 2-1 pitch. And that just missed the outside corner. So that count now goes 3-1 to Elijah Reeves. Game 4, if necessary, will be Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Time. Game 5, if necessary, would be Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Time. 3 balls and 1 strike on Elijah Reeves. Next pitch from Dreesen. Way outside, and that's ball 4. It'll be the second walk given up by Dreesen this inning. And that'll give the Spuds runners at first and second with 1 away. So with the 1 down, it's going to bring to the plate the third baseman, Dylan Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck had a big hit in the 6th. He delivered a 2 RBI single. So Schlotterbeck 1 for 4 as he steps to the plate. And time call here down at first base. Waiting to see what this is all about here. James Batten is talking. I think they're going to have a pinch runner for Elijah Reeves. Reeves will exit. Jackson Bates now the base runner at first for Elijah Reeves. So Bates is the pinch runner here in the 8th at first base. So we'll resume play with Bates at first, Burt at second, and Dylan Schlotterbeck at the plate. So we'll see a new right fielder when we resume play in the bottom of the 8th. So Dreesen ready to go to work against Schlotterbeck. The first pitch, swung on and foul back, strike one. No balls into one strike here on Schlotterbeck with Kenny Jackson to bat next. Breeze still blowing from left to right here at historic Moeller Field. 2 big multi-run innings for Casper have helped to a 5-run lead. Here's a liner right to Peterson at second. He throws back to first for a double play to end the inning. So it's the second double play turned by the Moo tonight. It's a line-out 4-3 double play as Jackson Bates, who just entered the game, ended up getting a double off to end the top of the 8th. In the inning for the Spuds, no runs. There was 1 hit with no errors and 1 runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Casper leading Fremont 9-4. More in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Kills Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Kills Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Kills is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Kills Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Back at historic Moeller Field, new pitcher on for the Casper Spuds. The 4th arm of the game is number 6, Brennan Daniel. Daniel is a right-hander, and he plays his ball at Paris Junior College. He's from China Spring, Texas. So this is Brennan Daniel, who now takes over on the mound. As Levi Graham went 1 inning, walked 1, struck out 2, and also hit 1 batter. Brennan Daniel has pitched 33 innings this summer. This is his 14th appearance. He's had 4 starts. Daniel's got a 3-0 record on the mound. He's given up 32 hits, 20 runs, 19 earned, struck out 21 and walked 13, and has an earned run average of 5.18. So Moo with some work to do here late in this one. Down 5 runs, 9-4, and it'll be the 2, 3, and 4 batters coming to the plate. Jack Tarosian, Cooper Fucino, and Carter Sintek. Tarosian has done a lot of his work tonight out in the field, as he has had 2 putouts from left field tonight. And at the plate, he's 0 for 3. He was hit by a pitch and stole a base in the 6th. So Tarosian will try to get things started here in the bottom of the 8th for the Moo, trailing 9-4. So Daniel works the left side of the pitching rubber. The line in the first pitch to Tarosian is off speed in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to Tarosian, with Cooper Fucino awaiting next. 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Spuds. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Moo. The 0-1. Swung on at a breaking ball, and it's fouled off to the left side out of play. It's the count now, no balls and 2 strikes on Jack Tarosian. See if Dylan Dreesen will come out and pitch the top of the 9th for Fremont or not. The Moo have gone with 2 arms in this one, Robert O'Malley and Dylan Dreesen. The 0-2, breaking ball low and away. And so the count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is the count on Jack Tarosian. Next pitch, bounced to the right side. And Flat plays it over at second base and over to first in time for out number 1. So Tarosian grounds out, and that's the first out of the bottom of the 8th inning. That's going to bring to the plate now the catcher, number 24, Cooper Fucino. Last half inning when Jackson Bates came in a pinch run for Elijah Reeves, Bates is now out playing right field for the Spuds. So here's Cooper Fucino coming to the plate. Fucino is 1 for 2. He's walked, been hit by a pitch, singled, and he's delivered an RBI sacrifice fly. First pitch to Fucino is a breaking ball in there for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Cooper Fucino. Carter Sintek awaits next. Brendan Daniel winds, and now the 0-1 on the way. Breaking ball, and it's going to be bounced to the third base side where it's going to be gloved cleanly. Toss across, and that is in time from Dylan Schlotterbeck for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here for Brendan Daniel.
Now batting number
And that's going to bring to the plate Fremont shortstop, number 6, Carter Sintek. And number 11, Carter Sintek, I beg your pardon. Carter is 0 for 3 tonight. He walked his last time at the plate. The wind and the first pitch to Sintek. It's a breaking ball, and it's in there for a called strike. No balls and strike to Daniel. Well, of the 4 pitchers, Justin Estrada had good control before he ran into a laborious situation. But Daniel has probably had the second best control of the Spud pitchers. Armani Knipper and Levi Graham, the second and third arms. Here's the 1-1. And Sintek hits a high chopper, which is going to be gloved foul, wide of third base. And so Daniel is ahead of Sintek now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 on Carter Sintek. 2 outs with nobody on, bottom of the 8th. Casper leading 9-4. The wind and the 1-2 pitch. Sintek swings and pops this ball into the air towards shallow center field. And going out was flat. He fell down, and coming in is going to be Marsick and Chase Burke. I beg your pardon. Chase Burke comes in to make the catch for the final out of the inning. So Sintek flies out to center, and Brendan Daniel comes in and retires the Moo in order in the bottom of the 8th. 3 up and 3 down. We're through 8 innings of baseball. Casper leading Fremont 9-4. More coming up in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Can't help but notice the Made in America trend lately, and now that trend has reached the Fremont eyewear market with American-made luxury glasses from State Optical. I'm Dr. Steve Alcorn at Bloom Optical in Fremont. State Optical designs are different, not only because they're made in Chicago, but they're genuinely authentic, handcrafted designs with individual style. Come in and browse, see how they look on you. At Bloom Optical, where we care about your eye care, your eyewear, and most importantly, we care about you.
Succeeding on your terms takes more than ambition, talent, and hard work. It takes a partner that's committed to helping you overcome all the complexities and challenges life throws at you. A partner that leverages the power of the world's largest risk management strategy and benefits firm and is a part of your world, too. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. At Marsh McLennan Agency, they're built to help you meet the future without limits. See how they can help you thrive at marshmma.com.
Back to historic Moeller Field. Do have a couple defensive changes here for the Fremont Moo. Jack Tarosian slides from left over into center field. And now entering the ballgame and playing left field is Carson Burnett. Carson Burnett now playing left field for Fremont as we get to the 9th inning. And Dylan Dreesen will come out here and get ready for the 9th inning of action. He has gone a total of 2 1/3 innings of relief so far. So it is Carson Burnett who takes over in left. Miles Meadows will come out of the ballgame. Burnett has been out for a couple of weeks after getting hit by a pitch, and that's been a routine, it seems like, that has happened. He got hit in the helmet earlier this season, had to miss a week, and then got hit in the hand here a couple weeks ago, and now seen his first action since then. So we'll go to the top of the 9th.
30, Cody Clausius.
And leading off for Casper will be a pinch hitter. This will be number 30, Cody Clausius. So Clausius will bat for Jackson. The first pitch is outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Dreesen ready, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Count evens. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. When we peek ahead to the bottom of the 9th, the Moo will have 5, 6, and 7, Mooney, Peterson, and Burnett. And the Moo will need 5 runs to tie it and 6 to win it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball at the knees, called strike 2. So the count on Cody Clausius is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Clausius plays at Gettysburg College. He's from Landenberg, Pennsylvania. 1-2 the count. Dreesen ready. Now the next pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back. So the count stays put at 1-2. Both teams scored a run in the second inning. And then Casper put up 3 in the top of the fourth. Fremont answered with a couple of runs in the bottom of the fifth, but the big 5-run inning came in the sixth for Casper. Fremont got 1 run back in the bottom half. There's a pitch down low. And the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes on Cody Clausius. A reminder, Game 2 of this series is right back here tomorrow night, 7:05. If the Moo can't come back from this one, they're going to have to get a victory tomorrow to try to get the series tied up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it's down and in. So the count now full at 3-2 here on Cody Clausius with Josh Phillips, the first baseman, awaiting. Casper's done it pretty much how we described it, how they've done it all year. Get people on, run around the bases, make solid contact, and put pressure on the defense. And they've had good pitching tonight as well. The 3-2 is high for ball 4. So Clausius will draw a leadoff walk here in the top of the 9th inning. So that'll bring to the plate now the first baseman, number 39, Josh Phillips. Phillips is 2 for 4 in the ballgame tonight. Singled in the 4th and 6th innings, and he also came around to score those innings as well. So a runner at first with nobody out here in the top of the 9th. Dreesen's got his sign. He straightens up and now turns and throws on over to first to chase the runner back to the bag. Two runs have come across tonight that have been unearned against the Moo. One on a throw in air, one on a play where, as this pitch is swung and a miss, where on a throw to first base, Dylan Brandenburg just didn't step on first. And there have been a couple of misplays over at first tonight. So the Moo try to bounce back from those situations and learn and grow from them. 0-1 pitch to Phillips. Swung on and fouled straight back. So the count now, no balls and 2 strikes on first baseman Josh Phillips. Chase Burke will bat next. Tomorrow's going to be a hot one, boys and girls. Drink water all day long. We'll have an excessive heat warning tomorrow. No balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch. Swung on and popped in the air left side, a foul ball out of play. Phillips is going to win the home run championship in the league this year. He's got 10. And I believe he's got the RBI. No, he and Dylan Schlotterback came in with 54 RBIs each, but Schlotterback has extended that with 2 more here tonight. Turn the throw to first. Back to the bag goes Cody Clausius. You're listening to Big Dog Country, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, KHUB, Fremont, Nebraska, AM and FM. Dylan Dreesen ready. The 0-2. Swung on and fouled off. Audio also streaming live on the Fremont Moo website via Mixlr, mixlr.com/fmoo, and video tonight on YouTube on BSD and Live. With Alex Burstein tonight, Jonathan Johnson's on video control. I'm Rich Ray. We're in the top of the 9th, the Casper Spuds, trying to take game 1 of this best of 5 over the Fremont Moo. The 0-2. Check swing, and it's high. The count now goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 here on Josh Phillips. Product of Southern Arkansas and a native of Cypress, Texas. Dreesen bends over at the waist. Got the sign, the 1-2. Swung on, and this is hit high in the air to the right side, but it's going to be out of play. So the count will stay put at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Robert O'Malley tonight went 5 1/3, gave up 8 hits, 8 runs, and 7 of those were earned. Didn't walk anybody, struck out 2, had a wild pitch, and also hit a batter. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside, and that's going to be ball 2. So the count 2 balls and 2 strikes on the cleanup batter, Josh Phillips. Just 9 losses for the Spuds this year, 2 of which have come to Fremont, against Fremont, and they're early in the season here at historic Moeller Field. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, an off-speed pitch for strike 3. So Dylan Dreesen gets another strikeout. That is his 6th of the night. And there's 1 down here in the top of the 9th inning. So that's going to bring to the plate the center fielder, number 3, Chase Burke.
Now batting number 3.
Burke is 2 for 4. A single, a double, reached on an air. He's also scored a couple of runs. Dreesen ready to deliver the first pitch to Burke, and he swings and fouls this one out of play to the right side. No balls and 1 strike to Burke. Wesley Flatt would be next. No balls and a strike here on Burke. Stretch by Dreesen, and the pitch. In the dirt, and a nice pick by Fucino. Count evens up now at 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike here on Burke, the center fielder. Dreesen ready. Next pitch. Swung on and foul back. So Dylan Dreesen gets ahead in the count on Chase Burke at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dreesen looks on out to the outfield here before he toes the rubber and looks into Cooper Fucino to get his sign. Dreesen straightens up. He's ready. Now the 1-2. Swung on and hit towards second base. Peterson charging. He's going to throw to Sintek at short for the first out. And that's all the Moo are going to get there. So they're 2 away. So Burke reaches on the fielder's choice. Clausius is retired 4-6 for the second out. And with 2 down, it's going to bring up the second baseman, Wesley Flatt.
Now batting number 28.
Flatt tonight is 1 for 4. He delivered a 2 RBI double in the 4th inning. Stretch by Dreesen. Runner goes. The pitch swung on and popped up. Out behind second base, it'll be Peterson just to the right of it that makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So Flatt pops up, and that's going to do it for the Spuds. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left. Last chance for Fremont. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Spuds leading 9-4. More in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
You've already built something incredible. When you're ready to elevate your business even higher, you need a partner who can give you a platform for scale and even greater success. A partner with the strength and resources of the world's largest risk management, strategy, and benefits firm. A partner committed to building a network of accomplished brokers in your community. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. See how they can help your business go further at marshmma.com. Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Back at historic Moeller Field, we go to the bottom of the 9th. Fremont Moo with some work to do here in Game 1 of this best-of-5 championship series. They trail the Casper Spuds 9-4, and Brendan Daniel is going to try to close this one out. He'll be facing the 5, 6, and 7 batters for Fremont: Parker Mooney, Connor Peterson, and Carson Burnett. Fremont Moo Baseball has been brought to you in part by the Silver Dollar. If you stop into the Silver Dollar and say beer batter, you get your first domestic beer for only $2. 9 runs on 11 hits and 1 error for the Spuds, 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Fremont Moo. And Brendan Daniel, who retired Fremont in order in the 8th inning in his first inning of relief, will get ready to face Parker Mooney. Mooney is 2 for 3 tonight, a single and a run scored in the 2nd. Then he hit his first home run of the season, a 2-run home run, to just to the right of the scoreboard in right center field in the 5th. He's also walked and grounded out. So Mooney will step to the plate, leading off here in the bottom of the 9th. Here's the wind in the first pitch. And Mooney will take a breaking ball at the top of the zone for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike to Parker Mooney. Connor Peterson awaiting next. Comes the 0-1. Check swing, foul ball down the left side. It's the countdown 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes here on Mooney. Daniel working the left side of the pitching rubber. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball outside. So the count now goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 on the Moo DH. The wind, the 1-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball just missed outside. The count evens. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outfield straight up here for Mooney. Daniel winds, the 2-2 on the way. That's swung on and pulled into right field for a base hit. Parker Mooney. He's got around first. He's going to hold up right there, and Parker Mooney's got his third hit of the ball game. So it's a good start for Fremont here in the bottom of the ninth. Parker Mooney singles. That'll keep the line moving here for the second baseman, number 34, Connor Peterson, who will come to the plate.
Now batting number 30.
Connor tonight is 0 for 2. He's flown out to right, bounced out to third, walked and stole a base and got stranded, got hit by a pitch and advanced to second on an errant pickoff attempt, but got stranded as well. Daniel's first pitch to Peterson is going to be a breaking ball outside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Connor Peterson. Carson Burnett will bat next. The stretch in the 1-0. Peterson ducks out of the way, the one that sails over his head. We count now 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 here on Connor Peterson. Plenty of Spuds players down in the bullpen that are leaning over the rail watching. Here's the 2-0. Peterson takes that breaking ball outside for ball 3. The count now 3 balls and no strikes. Still some work to do here for Fremont to make some noise, but the key is keep the line moving. Here's the 3-0. And a breaking ball down low. That's going to be ball 4. So Connor Peterson will draw a walk. The first 2 batters able to reach for the Moo here in the bottom of the ninth. And that is going to bring to the plate the left fielder, Carson Burnett, but James Batten is out of the dugout. And he's going to make a trip on out to the mound here to talk things over with his pitcher and Brennan Daniel. Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part tonight by Christensen Lumber. When you need good wood, see Christensen Lumber. Quality wood products for more than 100 years. They're just beyond the left field fence and on South Main Street in Fremont. Go to christensenlumber.com online. Well, we've seen Fremont do it a couple times within the last couple of weeks here at home. Down by 3 against the Nebraska Prospects, played in 4 to come away with a victory. And then trailed the Bison by 4 and scored 5 in the bottom of the ninth. But here, they're going to need 6. So a little bit tougher task. Still a lot of work to do, but a good start to the bottom of the ninth inning with the first 2 batters reaching. So it's going to bring to the plate left fielder, number 20, Carson Burnett. And this will be his first at-bat here in a couple of weeks.
Number 20, Carson Burnett.
Burnett from Poway, California, plays ball at Ohlone College. So Burnett will step to the plate against Brennan Daniel. Daniel receives his sign as he puts the hands to the belt. The first pitch. Breaking ball high and inside, ball 1. 1-0 to Burnett with Isaac Bonner to bat next. If Burnett reaches, then the tying run gets to the on-deck circle. 1 ball and no strikes. Next pitch on the way. And Burnett takes that one for a strike at the knees. The count evens. It's now 1-1 on Burnett. Carson here in the back half of the season has been probably one of the most improved bats from the first half to the second. 1-1 the count. Next pitch. Burnett takes a breaking ball that just missed outside. The count goes to 2 balls and a strike on Carson Burnett. Parker Mooney began the inning with a single, and then Connor Peterson drew a walk. 2 balls and a strike here on Carson Burnett. Daniel ready. And now the pitch. Burnett swings and pops it in the air. A foul ball left side, and that'll be out of play. The count will even up here on Burnett at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This ball game is eclipsed the 3-hour time limit tonight. We're at 3:04 currently. 2-2 on Burnett. Phillips is playing behind Peterson with runners at first and second, so Connor's got a huge lead. 2-2. Burnett swings, pops up another one left side. This is going to be over by the Moo dugout and will be out of play as it's actually into the grandstands to the stands above the Moo dugout to our left. So the count stays put here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. You look down the order, Isaac Bonner, and then Dylan Brandenburg, and then back to the top to Josh Blount if the Moo can get that far. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch. Burnett swings and pops this ball into the air on the left side. This will be playable into shallow left. Going out as the shortstop, and making the catch is going to be Chandler Stocking for out number 1. So well played by Stocking to make the catch, and it's the first out here in the bottom of the 9th. So that'll bring to the plate third baseman number 8, Isaac Bonner. Bonner singled back in the 4th inning. He's also grounded out, and he's walked twice. 9-4 Casper. Fremont's got runners at first and second with 1 down here in the bottom of the 9th. Daniel is ready to kick in the first pitch to Bonner. He takes that one at the top of the zone for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike to Isaac Bonner. Dylan Brandenburg will be next. Parker Mooney with the lead at second base. Connor Peterson down at first. Here's the 0-1. And that pitch is outside. Almost backhanded there by Parker Bird. The count evens. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count on Isaac Bonner. Daniel's got a side. Checking Mooney now. And now the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be high and outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike on Bonner.
Fans, let's hear some Let's Go Moos.
2-1 the count here on the Moo third baseman. Next pitch. That caught the outside corner for strike 2. Daniel has been able to come up with a key pitch in just about every at-bat so far. And most of the time it's been happening when he has fallen behind in the count. The count is even here on Bonner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. So Daniel's got his first strikeout of the evening, and now the Moo are down to their final out. And that is going to bring to the plate the first baseman in number 9, Dylan Brandenburg. Brandenburg is 2 for 4 tonight. A couple of singles. He's driven in a run. He's also struck out looking twice. So Brandenburg will try to keep hope alive here for the Moo. Daniel trying to close it out. So Brendan Daniels got his side, hands of the belt, and the first pitch to Brandenburg. It's a breaking ball that floats in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike here on Dylan Brandenburg. Again, Mooney at second, and Peterson is at first. They were there with no outs, and then a pop-up and a strikeout that produced the 2 outs in the inning. Daniels 0-1. Half-hearted check swing by Brandenburg, and now he's down in the count 0-2, and the Moo are down to their final strike. No balls and 2 strikes on Dylan Brandenburg. Josh Blount, top of the order, would be next. Brennan Daniel trying to give the Spuds a 1-0 lead here in this best-of-5 championship series. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Brandenburg swings and fouls this one out of play to the right side and stays alive in the at-bat. So the count is 0-2 on Dylan Brandenburg. Mooney will get a little bit bigger lead here at second as the Spuds will have Stocking go on over to the left. The 0-2 on the way. Brandenburg swings and hits this one to the left side. Knocked down by Stocking, throw to second, not in time. Fielder's choice as the runners will be on the play. Peterson was able to beat the throw. Outstanding effort by Stocking at shortstop to get to that baseball, and that is going to load up the bases. And it's going to bring to the plate now right fielder number 31, Josh Blount. It brings the tying run to the on-deck circle. Blount tonight is 0 for 4. He's drawn a walk, and that was in the 6th inning. So Blount steps to the plate with the Moo trailing 9-4, and the base is loaded with 2 down in the bottom of the 9th. The kick in the first pitch. Blount takes a breaking ball for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike to Josh Blount with Jack Terosian to bat next. No balls and 1 strike as Daniel looks into Parker Burke to get the sign. A long peer in, and now he'll straighten up. Daniel's ready, and now the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball outside for a ball. The count evens up here on Josh Blount. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Moo were able to ward off being down to their final strike. And Blount battling here with a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Daniels 1-1 pitch. Blount swings, and he fouls it over to the left side. And again, the Moo are down to their final strike because Blount is behind in the count at 1-2. Breaking ball that rode in on Blount and pulled the barrel through and fouled it off the end of the bat. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Josh Blount. Brennan Daniel ready. Now the 1-2 pitch. And Blount swings and fouls it off to the left side and stays alive again. 9-4, the Casper Spuds leading here in the bottom of the 9th. Neither team has scored since the 6th inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Blount. Daniel, he's ready. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And Blount swings and misses for strike 3. And that ends the ball game. So Brendan Daniel gets the strikeout, and the Casper Spuds have taken game number 1 of this best-of-5 championship series. And they are able to win it by a final score of 9-4. 2 strikeouts for Brendan Daniel. For the Moo in the inning, no runs, 1 hit. There were no errors, and there were 3 runners left on base. In the final, Casper 9 and Fremont 4. Alex and I will come back for your post-game report coming up next. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their Family Taco Pack special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $38. Be sure to check the back of your Fremont Moo tickets for a Moveless discount at La Hacienda. You can get a Family Taco Pack anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane. Call in your Family Taco Pack at 402-721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. They cater too.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field. Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo Baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, with 10 Omaha locations, including Fremont, Council Bluffs, and Norfolk. With delicious hand-battered, cooked-to-order Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, mouth-watering cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, irresistible Texas toast, fresh coleslaw, plus freshly made tea and lemonade poured over their signature crushed ice. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, tasty supporters of Fremont Moo Baseball.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Tommy's Express Car Wash on East 23rd in Fremont. Have you given the Unlimited Tommy Club a try? Just download the Tommy's Express app, and guess what? When you download it now, you get your first month free. That's the Tommy Club, keeping your car clean every day. Wash as many times as you want each month. The Tommy Club starts at just $24.99 per month. Sign up today at Tommy's Express Car Wash in Fremont.
Back to historic Moeller Field, where the Casper Spuds have taken Game 1 of this best-of-5 championship series, as they have defeated the Fremont Moo tonight by the final score of 9-4. 9 runs for the Spuds off 11 hits and 1 error. For Fremont, 4 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors in a ball game tonight that took 3 hours and 11 minutes. The winning pitcher in the ball game is Justin Estrada. He improves to 4-0 in the season. Estrada worked 5 1/3. He gave up 6 hits, 4 runs. All 4 were earned. He walked 5, struck out 3, and gave up a home run and hit a batter. Armani Knipper worked 2/3 of an inning, and he had 1 walk and hit 1 batter. Levi Graham worked 1 inning, walked 1, struck out 2, and hit 1 batter. And Brendan Daniel pitched the final 2 innings, as he gave up 1 hit, walked 1, and struck out 2. For the Moo, starting pitcher Robert O'Malley takes the loss. He's now 4-2. O'Malley worked 5 1/3. He gave up 8 hits, 8 runs, 7 earned. Didn't walk anybody. Struck out 2. Had a wild pitch and hit 1 batter. And Dylan Dreesen pitched the final 3 2/3. He gave up 3 hits, 1 unearned run. Walked 4, struck out 6, and also had a wild pitch. For Casper offensively, Dylan Schlotterback went 1 for 5 and drove in 2. Josh Phillips was 2 for 5. Chase Burke, 2 for 5. Wesley Flatt, 1 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Chandler Stocking went 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. It was Matt Marsick who went 1 for 3, and Parker Burt went 2 for 4. So Casper gets the victory, takes Game 1 of the best-of-5, and now improves to 42-9 on the season, while Fremont with the loss falls to 33-20. So one of those ball games here, Alex, to where Fremont responded after Casper scored around the second, but that big 3-run fourth inning kind of set the tone a little bit for what Casper did. And then when they put up 5 in the top of the 6th, the Moo were climbing uphill the rest of the night.
Yeah, it just really seemed that there wasn't much momentum for the Moo tonight other than that home run from Parker Mooney. They got 1 run the next inning, but it just didn't seem to be very excited baseball played by the Moo tonight, especially with 2 of your top arms on the mound. So that's going to be something to change. I think the big number that stands out to me, 15 runners left on base for the Moo compared to 5 for the Spuds. That's just a number you can't have in winning games. So the Moo have a couple of things to clean up, but I mean, I guess one positive is you had a lot of runners on base. Now it just comes to punching them in.
The Spuds, who are a stacked roster up and down, used 4 arms tonight. The Moo just used 2. So we'll see if that helps Fremont that they only used 2 arms tonight, but they used their 2 best arms tonight. And so we'll see how that progresses.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't used Alex Oliver in a while, so obviously you have him. Theo Hughes will be back eligible to pitch tomorrow, and then a few starters who are up and ready to go for the Moo. But obviously, you have high pitch counts for both O'Malley and Dreesen. If they don't travel, this is a good chance it's the final time we see the Moo. So not a complete wasted opportunity, but you would love to see a win with those 2 guys on the mounds.
Just like last year, Casper took Game 1 of the best-of-5. Fremont was able to tie it up in Game 2, and then won Game 3, lost Game 4, and won Game 5. So it kind of went back and forth, and the Moo are going to have to trying to use a similar type of formula and get some really good pitching coming up tomorrow and see if they can even this one up here at home before they head to Casper on Friday. 9-4 the final score. When we return, Alex will announce our Goodwood Award presented by Christensen Lumber, and we'll check the Major League Baseball scoreboard and then wrap things up for you this evening. Casper takes Game 1 of the series 9-4. Back with more in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Play the Nebraska Lottery today for your chance to win. Play Trucks and Bucks for your chance to win one of 7 remaining Ford F-150s. Top prize odds are 1 in 336,000. The Nebraska Lottery has provided funding, fortune, and fun to the Cornhusker State for 30 years. The Nebraska Lottery has also given back $978 million to Nebraska through education, wildlife habitats, and the Nebraska State Fair. Stop by a local retailer and pick up a ticket for one of your favorite games today. The Nebraska Lottery. Must be 19. Please play responsibly. Back at historic Moeller Field as we wrap things up for you tonight. The Casper Spuds take Game 1 of this best-of-5 championship series over Fremont by a final tally of 9-4. It's time to announce the Good Wood Award presented by Christensen Lumber. When you need good wood, see Christensen Lumber. Quality wood products for more than 100 years, just beyond left field and on South Main Street in Fremont. ChristensenLumber.com online.
Yeah, this is a pretty easy choice tonight. Parker Mooney had one of his best offensive games of the year, and it was highlighted by a home run over the right field fence in the 5th inning. Scored Carter Sintek along with Mooney. So a 2-run shot. A little bit of hope for the Moo at that moment. They just couldn't carry it on to the rest of the game, but a good night for Parker Mooney.
Parker Mooney is our recipient tonight of the Goodwood Award presented by Christensen Lumber. Well, before we check the scoreboard in the major leagues, what do the Moo got to do differently tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to punching in those runners because Casper's going to score no matter who you have on the mound, and Robert O'Malley's the best arm the Moo have, so you can expect 9+ runs from them out of tomorrow's game maybe. So it's really going to come down to making sure your offense clicks, and then also just silly errors. You have stuff like runners just off the bag or just interesting plays in the field, sending runners when they shouldn't be sent. You got to limit that against Casper. It may work against some teams in this league. It does not work against the Casper Spuds. So playing clean baseball and just knocking in runners when you have the chance is how Moo are going to come back in this series.
That's the formula. Easier said than done against a team that's won 42 out of 51 games this year. So we'll see how it unfolds. The Moo will try to even this one up again tomorrow. 9-4, Casper wins it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Major League Baseball scoreboard tonight and see what took place here on trade deadline day. Well, on the top of the 6th inning, the Angels are leading the Rockies 7-6. Top of the 7th, the the Dodgers are on top of the Padres 5-3. Bottom of the 6th inning, the Diamondbacks are all over the Nationals 13-0. At the end of 6th in San Francisco, Oakland leads the Giants 4-0. Finals from earlier today, Cleveland defeated Detroit 5-0. Baltimore over Toronto 6-2. The Yankees down the Phillies 7-6 in 12 innings. It was the Tampa Bay Rays over the Marlins 9-3. The Reds defeat the Cubs 6-3. The Mets shut out the Twins 2-0. Seattle over Boston 10-6. It was St. Louis over Texas 8-1. Atlanta defeated Milwaukee 5-1. Kansas City came from behind and extended the White Sox second longest losing streak in Major League Baseball history. 4-3, the final. The Royals win that one, and the Pirates were winners of the Astros by the final score of 6-2. Final score here tonight: the Casper Spuds take Game 1 of the best-of-5 championship series over Fremont, 9-4. So we invite you to join us tomorrow for Game 2 of the championship series. First pitch tomorrow at 7:05. Alex and I will be on the air with the coverage beginning at 6:05. Alex, fantastic job tonight.
You as well.
Appreciate our sponsors who made it possible. For video coordinator Jonathan Johnson, I'm Rich Ray. Once again, the final score in this one tonight, it was the Casper Spuds 9 and the Fremont Moo 4. Until tomorrow, this is Rich Ray saying good evening and so long from historic Moeller Field in Fremont, Nebraska.
The preceding broadcast has been a presentation